Congratulations, you're more interesting than harassing Ballistic. You'll honor.
Hooray! I mean, you could probably end up doing both at the same time.
He's currently in voice calling guides.
Yeah.
On his own, but like he might not come across.
Yeah.
Especially because I just had the conversation about asexuality, which he just did not get. So he like knows it's a thing, but he doesn't quite get like the idea of like.
You mean you don't? Like you don't? Like at all?
I mean, it's more like he doesn't get how I can like. Fuck it. Like I've talked about like adult shit to him deliberately to make him madly uncomfortable. And he doesn't get how I can do it, but like.
You're Katie from ACV. That's what you are.
I'm not quite Katie, not quite, but like. I'll just do that shit to him. And he's like, why? And I'm like, well, it doesn't affect me. Like, I don't experience that sort of thing, so I just don't. And he's like, but how? And I'm like, so I try to explain, kind of like, sometimes you're mentally horny and not physically horny, or vice versa, and all that shit. And he just doesn't get it. And it's like, oh my fucking god, Ballistic. I am trying here.
I think he's trying too, though, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, like, definitely. We're both trying, but it's like, we're coming from really different places, so it's not working.
Well, you might as well forget it, because you're no match.
It is fun, though.
Regardless,
It's very amusing.
I had a chance to stop him before, but I couldn't.
I'm gonna say again that Lady is very, very valid.
Responsible.
Lady Skuluka's like, she's just a fucking human.
Besides,
Like,
who else
Dante is half devil, and that's why he can do all this shit. Lady's just human. She's mad at her dad, and like for very good reasons. And it's just like, I'm gonna do it.
a demon like you.
And Dante's like, you can't. You're not. You obviously can't. And she's like, fuck you, I'm doing it. Just shoots her fucking, like, bazooka grappling cunt at the thing, yeah. And, like, spoilers, she doesn't, because she can't, but she's trying real hard. She's so valid.
That's such a vibe.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I love her.
I think, like, what ends up happening is like, one of the last boss fights in the game is Dante going, look, you literally can't, like, and Lady's like, I'll beat you then, and Dante's like, do it. And, like, so you fight her and you win. And she's like, okay, take my gun and do it for me, you know.
She's like, kill the fucker because I can't.
Yeah.
That is perfectly valid.
She does get to kill her dad herself, though. Like when it's said and done, like Dante has a big ass boss fight with him where he goes into a massive, like, demon form thing, but then he, like, reverts to human form and, like, Lady comes up and, like, puts a bullet between his fucking eyes. It is an amazing scene, yeah.
Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have that much fun messing with Ballistic. Feels a bit mean.
I think that Ballistic is happy for the companionship and the
non-aggressive
judgmental nature of it is sort of the thing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, apart from, like I said, we had like a massive piss off on Matt's server the other day. Like, it was bad. We were kind of like going like, well, nah. Sort of like, it was bad, but like, we kind of agreed to just never mention it because otherwise nothing would happen. We'd just continue flinging shit at each other. It was just kind of unproductive uses of our time when I could be driving him up the wall for other reasons.
Oh yeah, of course.
Such as abusing his very detailed mental imagery. Hey, Matt.
Matthew.
Hey, hello, Samuel. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I am Dante, and therefore I'm the coolest motherfucker around. Let me see.
Why am I picking such a small brush size? Like, it'd be quicker if I did it with a bigger one, but then it wouldn't have the same effect. Just answered my own question.
I'm so unhappy.
Great Ballistic impersonation.
There are inconveniences in my life, man. Okay. me see.
What size brush did I use over here? I think I was using a 13 and now I'm using a 5.
Okay, we'll need to equip Beowulf because I need to break a thing, but then I will not.
Not gonna lie, I enjoy my DMs of the bracket so much. He's posted me a massive chunk of Nabokov, who's an excellent poet. It's just like some of the gems in here. It's like, this is the high ceiling people should aspire to. Fuck Caroline Duffy. only British English lit students will understand that joke, but it is so great. She's like half the English lit anthology when you're studying as a kid, and dear God, it has her poetry not intended for teenage kids.
Whose poetry?
Do you know Caroline Duffy?
Oh shit, we had to study her in Scotland as like a Scottish poet, and like her poems are good, but they are not suitable for teenagers. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's all about
like-
I love my daughter so much. Like, well, A, none of us here, like, this is a class of boys.
Oh
B,
no,
none of us
no,
been
no,
daughters for a
no. I'm
while.
talking shit like Miss Havisham, or like Miss Midas, or
Miss Havisham from the Great Expectations.
yeah.
I mean,
she
that
wrote
is
poems
the
from
reference,
that-
yeah.
Yeah, she wrote poems from that POV.
Like, she hasn't written a single word that is relevant to anyone younger than, like, 25 in her life.
Yeah.
And 25 is a generous estimate.
Yeah, it's her, what was it? Her Valentine's one is like, I give you an onion because it has layers and rings in it, and also I couldn't be fucked, so I just got you an onion. You're like, okay, fair enough, but also like,
Catch this.
we're teenagers.
Catch this.
It wasn't a good choice.
Uh,
I disagree with most of that. Like, forcing people to read classics before they're old enough and have the life experience to really appreciate them just makes them hate them.
it's
So,
some
congrats.
classics should be read in school. I am not counting Caroline Duffy amongst that number.
Some of them are alright. Like, you can read Macbeth. Like, Macbeth is great.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Great Expectations, not sure anyone's really appreciating
Yeah.
that till they're a little bit more
So
mature.
we-
than guys are 15.
So in school, we had to read Lord of the Flies.
I read Lord of the Flies for fun when I was in school.
Lord of the Flies is great.
Yeah.
That's great for kids. Like, as long as you present it to them in a good way and talk about it.
Ralphie sharpened his stick at
Yeah.
both ends. I'll
He did.
tell you that. Yeah, he did. I'll say that much right now.
So Cone Gatherers. Fuck, that one messed me up because I fucking related way too much to the Disabled Brothers at that point in my life. Because holy, kind of, but not really. Yeah, that was a weird point in my life. 5th year of high school, not a vibe. We did a streetcar named Desire, and that teenage girls with a streetcar named Desire. No, do not. We're probably with like no warnings at all. We were just kind of thrust into streetcar named Desire, and then afterwards the teacher was like, "Yeah, so we all know that that was an allegory for rape." And we were like, "Yeah, we know that, miss, but like, can we move on now?"
hmm
Yeah, I mean, important topic, maybe not wise choice.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do with that though. Like at the same time, it's just not the sort of thing you can't talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, is it good to have it in English literature where it's like kind of an approachable medium?
Mm.
Is that not
On the other
adorable?
hand-
There we go.
Wuthering Heights, not okay. Not okay. Never a vibe. Hate that book so much.
Didn't do that one.
my
You did
my
not.
pet hate classic literature is Paradise Lost. Motherfuck Paradise Lost.
I like Paradise Lost. Fuck off.
It is so
It gets
fucking bad.
overquoted. It gets overquoted and gets killed, but there are some parts of it I quite like.
Yeah, there are parts of it that are good, but it's just like it's just so up its own fucking ass. It isn't nearly as smart as it thinks it is, and it basically
No,
has
it's not.
like and it's like, hey, let's have Lucifer be the obvious protagonist, and then that's not the point of the book actually. It's like, well, what? Like, there's rarely have I seen a more sympathetic protagonist than Lucifer in Paradise Lost, and the author didn't think he was like. It was just like, wait, what? Shut up. And it's like,
You-
and then God's all like,
personally,
I'm so
I
fucking
personally
clever,
call
and it's
bullshit
like,
on that.
well, you suck. It's the word I hate.
I call bullshit on that. I think he's very much the main point, and then afterwards he was like, "Shit, I need to be clever. Let's think of something," and then he kind of fucked that up.
If it might be the context in which I had to read it in like English class at a Christian university.
Yeah, see, this is the thing.
Also,
No way
the professor
in that
there.
context, he did not lauded as like beautiful and amazing.
The
Because, like,
professor though was very happy to listen to me bitch though. Like he wasn't for the way Baylor like would kind of like parents to think it is on the tin in terms of like, oh, we are a Christian. It's like when you take a science class there that might even tangentially cover evolution or like the Big Bang, the professors are like, yeah, we do science here. Like, just if that's a problem for you, you don't have to take this class. I mean, you do, but you don't have to. Like, you know, in order to be taken seriously by the scientific community, we cannot do the bullshit some people would like us to fucking do here. It is actual science we're gonna teach. Fuck off. You know, like.
some of the I read like my colleagues and I have like a stack of American school textbooks in our office to laugh at when we get to
Yeah, college is generally the sort of ridiculous problems in like especially like the South and stuff with like American schooling. Sure, you can find colleges that are as bad, but the majority of them are like, okay, here's how it actually fucking works. And again, even the Christian school I went to was like, no, yeah, we can't, like, you know, we just spent like a gajillion fucking dollars on a massive science building that like has all these crazy labs in it and stuff, and we're getting like researchers from all over. We have to do real science and
That's-
just
that's-
yeah, I
fucking,
mean,
you know,
you
yeah,
can't as an institution like
Yeah.
sit with it anymore.
yeah.
So,
It's
and that's good.
interesting
I do.
kind of hearing that because like my school, I mean, it called itself non-denominational, but we had a fucking chaplain, right? We were Protestant, like,
Where am I supposed to
But,
fucking
like,
go?
so like Christian hymns and assemblies, Lord's Prayer, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
it was
we had
very,
some of that as well.
it just kind of
Yeah.
apart
I
from
had to
in
do- I had to do
TSE
chapel,
and
yeah.
assembly, apart from TSE, RE, and assembly, like there's no religion
It's all
at
gone
all.
now. Like all of that. Like when I was a kid, it was like singing hymns in assembly, and now it's just like, no, we're not doing this.
Fair.
Yeah, like when I was at
Right.
Baylor, I did have to do like 2 semesters of chapel, which is just like go to a big auditorium and sit there for 40 minutes while like, you know, have somebody speak or
To be
whatever.
honest, It was phasing out while I was at school, and I'm pretty sure the defining moment when we were all singing the hymn "Thank You," and everyone in the school had replaced the lyrics with "Spank You." They reached
Yay!
the point where even the teachers couldn't ignore the hymn time. Maybe wasn't being taken entirely seriously.
Oh no, like my
Yeah, I
school
just-
was like still,
Wasn't a good thing.
like my school was still with the hymns. Like we'd switched over from the old Lord's Prayer, which is the one my church did, which was the right one because I wasn't really one of those Christians, but also I kind of was because like I was a bitch.
Well, I mean,
But,
like it's there's right and wrong, you know. It's like, well, I learned it this way,
Yeah.
and if it's not that way, it's wrong. Like whatever, yeah, like
Yeah.
that makes sense,
So
you know.
the Lord's Prayer switched from Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
The kingdom
thy
come, that will be
kingdom
done
come,
on
blah,
earth
blah,
as it
blah.
is in heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well,
And it
okay, well,
switched
let me
from
see
that
if
to
it
Our Father who is in heaven, hallowed be
No.
your name. Your kingdom come. And I was like, no.
No. This right here is the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
As it is
Gi-
in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and deliver us from our
Evil.
forgive us our
Forgive us our
trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever. Amen. That's right. Like sometimes it was
You've already
debtors,
done
and I'm
that.
like fuck you, debtors. That's not. No, shut up. It's trespasses for no reason, just because I said, you know.
The plural of
It's
trespass
Our
is
Father
trespass.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy
Obviously.
kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
not
off.
gonna say
Earth
that.
in heaven. give us this daily bread and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And
No, it's
lead us not into
trespasses.
temptation, but deliver us. But lead us from lead us not into temptation, but deliver us
Oh.
from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. But yeah, so you're forgetting, Sam. I was raised Church of Scotland. So like,
Yeah.
we had opinions of everything because we were Christian and we were Scottish, and therefore we were doubly right.
Yeah, you're fine with you're fine with the Bible so long as you
I've
deep
never
fry
had
it
anything more
first.
appropriate
I
in
can't
my
believe you
life.
stepped on
I
that
could
joke,
not be a
Matt.
more accurate
I can't
description.
believe you stepped on that joke. How dare you step on that fucking joke? I'm so mad right now. How dare you? What I said was, you guys are fine with the Bible so long as you deep fry it first. That shit was funny. You stepped. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's go changed it to like Our Father who is in heaven, hallowed be your name, and I was like, no.
It isn't. It sounds cool if you make it be old timey. That's the fucking point. You know, like come on. You gotta pull the wool over our eyes somehow. You know.
Mhm. I love the way I keep going to myself, I hate this tiny brush, but then I change it to a big one and change it immediately back because oh my god, it does not work. I should have started bigger. So yeah.
What's you making?
So don't know if you're aware, but there's a kind of month for this month of July. There's a kind of art event on in the guide server, and one of the
Okay.
prompts is fire. And this is my version of a sister helmet, so
Aha.
it is on fire. Somewhere in this labyrinth of layers, it won't be in color references, it'll be group 1, won't it? Aye. Is one of the prompts was water, so I did a kind of water themed helmet, which I quite like. Yeah. Just kinda... I'm taking the themes that I can be fucked drawing and drawing them while I can be fucked and just posting them in whatever order I feel like because fuck that shit.
Yeah, seems fair.
Mhm. Yeah.
What was your time?
Ah, knights. Oh shit.
Shit, I need to do Duolingo. Fuck it.
That owl's gonna come breaking kneecaps.
I am on a 865-day streak.
Nice. Maybe only break one kneecap then if you miss it.
Yeah, it's oh god. What's it?
I'm
I didn't realize
trying
you
to
could charge up your fucking guns without gunslinger on. I thought that was a gunslinger
Yeah.
thing in this game. That fucking rules.
So my sister is on a 1900-day streak.
That is impressive. I'm trying to learn Italian, and I think my 30-day streak ended about 200 days ago.
Yeah.
It's not
So
going well.
it's you give me a streak, I will fucking fight tooth and nail to keep it. Like I will do my goddamn best. And like Duolingo's got these like leagues based on like how many lessons you've done or whatever. And like I finally got to diamond, right? So I'm fucking fighting tooth and nail to stay in this. Like every Sunday evening, I'm fucking exhausted, but I'm sitting at my computer doing all these fucking lessons. Because god damn it, I am staying in diamond. Fuck you, right?
I think the highest I ever got was silver. I was so uncatched by this. I was just like, you know what do you need to?
Yeah, I didn't really care, and then I started climbing, and then I started giving a shit because oh my god, and then I fucking made it to diamond, and every so often I dropped down into like obsidian, I think is the one below. I don't know. I don't pay attention. All I know is it's not diamonds, and therefore I hate it. And I'm like, fuck, and it would take me like, and I have to like fight to get back up to the top. But it's a fucking nightmare. Like once you're in the top league, it's pretty easy to stay. Like it's not that bad, but like to get into it, it's a nightmare. pro tip, in the, don't know about lessons, but at least in the stories, you can just hold down the enter key and it'll just zoom through a load of it. And then you can just get
I
the
might
sentence.
not like Nevin at the end of the day.
Ye-
Like, it's fun, but I think I was having more fun with Agni and Rudra. We'll see. We'll see. I'll finish it off and we'll see.
Let's rock!
Damn.
Let's rock!
I always forget the guy's name, but I really want to stab that fucker in your story, Matt. Well done.
Well, oh, Tagascus. Yeah, no, he's a cunt. He deserves to be stabbed.
Yeah.
Like, that is his vibe.
Mhm.
Cumpy vibes. The thing is, I've actually made him better than he used to be. Like, before I was just like, well, it's Azuki's perception, so he's not going to know why he's a cunt, so he'll just be a cunt with no reasoning. And then I thought, you know what, maybe that's a bit too far. So I'd like put some stuff in there to make him a little bit more reasonable.
Is the story young adult? Is that the demo you're going for?
Yes, basically.
Yeah. I would say for young adult, everything is coming together nicely.
Yeah,
Ah,
it is young adult. It is kind of a rapper, in the same way that ATVR is a rapper. Like,
mhm.
everything is within kind of like that fanfic rapper in ATVR, and everything's very much within the young adult rapper in that. Like,
Yeah.
if you look deeper, you can find what I really want to write about.
Right, but
Yeah,
you're doing like
Let's
you're
find a way
wanting
out of that rapper.
the characters to be on a level that doesn't necessarily need to exceed young
Yeah,
adult,
like
all that. Yeah.
You could read that as a young adult story, never know I was trying to do anything clever, and you'd be just happy with it, which is
Mhm.
kind of the aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Like,
sort
you've
of
got to earn your way out of the rapper.
it's sort
Well,
of
I haven't
funny
done my way
because, like, I mean, there are definitely some authors who, be like, oh, are you doing young adult? Like, no, this is adult fiction, and they're writing fucking young adult, and they don't know.
Yeah. There's no need to be shy about it. It is what it is.
Hmm.
There's nothing wrong with writing for an audience.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
In fact,
Just ask.
there's everything right with writing for an audience if you're in fucking,
Yeah.
if you want to get published, yeah, or whatever, yeah.
You're not writing properly. Like, even with no intention of publishing. Like,
Shit!
You should be writing with some idea of who
I
you're trying
really
to
don't
speak
like these guys.
to. And play Worms instead.
So let's change that.
Hate this game so much. What kind of rebellion spawns 1,000 elite armored pikemen? Like, I'm sorry. Like, they're just out there in the fields waiting.
What are you
I don't
playing?
think so. We sowing dragon's teeth before we come into my town? No, we're not.
Yes, they are. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
I mean, by now they're Christians, so they shouldn't be sowing any dragon's teeth. That would be heresy.
Do you think they care?
And
What are you
they
playing
did
there?
a pretty good job. I'm back on Total War.
Aha,
I'm playing
yes.
Rome 2, which I love. I genuinely love more than any hypothetical firstborn child I've ever could love.
Ah, this game is so fun. I gotta
love this
do a
game.
word fragment.
How many hours have I sunk into this game now? Let's have a look. What is it? 3,626. There you go.
Where is my try hack me window? Try hack me.
Shoot them. I want to see fucking blood. Because if you don't shoot them now, then they're going to slaughter all of us very easily later. So, you know, this is the moment.
Woo, Rita's not done, but like, I can't get Rita to behave. Hang on. Don't you fucking dare. Right.
No, I was fighting
When
chess
did you-
pieces, absolutely. I'm thinking of switching from Nevin to Agni and Rudra. I think I was having more fun with Agni and Rudra on the brief time when I was using it. I think with and that was with like having no extra moves for it, and I was just rocking stuff.
Someone needs to shoot. How have they also spawned so many armored archers? It's very unsporting. This is not how the Roman military worked.
Yes, it was.
They had to drag these guys in from like the darkest, deepest corner of the empire to fight for them. and eventually couldn't afford it, and the whole empire collapsed. So how they've spawned like 1,000 of them in a random rebellion in the middle of nowhere. Highly suspect. Highly fucking almost as suspect as how quickly they managed to get through my barricades.
I'll have you with me for a while. We'll see. We'll see how that.
If I had a proper army instead of a random garrison, it'd be a very different battle.
Oh, they were like, if I had this. Mate, Matt.
So like I've got like peasants, okay? I've got like elite
I think we're
pikemen
in
that
the
came
wrong
out of nowhere.
spot.
Like if their rebellion summons elite pikemen, why isn't my garrison also elite pikemen? Because that's the same people rebelling.
Because they're also elite
Where the
pikemen
fuck am I supposed to go? I think this is where this was. Oh no. Okay.
Junior,
I mean, I hope they are.
Supposed to go here?
baby. Nice. And now to send this shit to my friend, because literally half our conversations are just us sending our streaks back and forth because words are hard.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's some health.
Would
Like-
like to see a few more.
Oh, there we go. That's where the thing is. Okay.
One day I will write a fic and get some. Hopefully I'll be able to get some. There.
Oh, he'll eat anything for money. Like generally, it won't be a problem.
Yeah, but I need to fucking afford it. Like,
Get it crowdfunded by the guide server.
Yeah, for
hi guys. Yeah, so I know it's been like ages, but
yeah.
mind telling me if I'm doing an audiobook of this thing, and then they read it and they're like, oh my god, Ali, are you trying to kill him with these accents? The correct answer is yes. I might not even have a coherent plot. It might just be like this one character in various parts of Scotland with like Scottish people speaking at them.
All my peasants are running away. But I just remembered that this is a battle map where they can't take the town and make me wait out. I can just hide in the corner of the map for 50 minutes and I'll win anyway. So guess what, computer? Get fucked. Like, you want to summon a random army of pikemen? I've got my own little workarounds. You can't run away before I've hidden this unit at the edge of the map. Not fair.
I remember you. I was breaking all the things in you.
I was trying to work out what was wrong with my, like, the colors, and then I realized I had it too, like, straight a line, and it's like fire, it's not gonna be in a fucking straight line now, is it? No.
Probably not. That is true.
Yeah. Problem is, I really like the right hand side, but like, I know if I copy, paste, mirror it, I will fucking hate it, so I...
I'll do it all.
Yeah. Where's my reference to my chat again? Yeah, here we go.
Hot running.
Yeah, Agni and Rudra is just amazing. You're so fucking fast.
Oh yeah, so no idea if you've seen it, but Film Theory released a video about why the TIE fighters are fucking stupid. So obviously someone has to reference, oh, there's a very popular Star Wars fic about that. And then someone told the server, the Guide server, who are known to be mildly unhinged gremlins at the best of time.
Oh my god, stop activating the context thing.
We obviously appeared en masse and started praising the fic and telling everyone they should go read it.
Mm-hmm.
And join the Discord server.
Yes.
And tell Jack how good his words are. This one.
Why?
Oops,
No,
oh, wrong
I'm supposed
camera.
to click that and then be able to click on someone to shoot at. Why is he broken? This is not a convenient moment.
Well, Matt, you should
Like,
just, you
it's
should just
that
follow
type
the
of thing.
teachings. You should follow the teachings of the spiffing Brit who can break any Total War game until it's fucking dead, and prove how perfectly balanced it is and everything.
I fucking love those videos.
I think
They're
I
like,
think
So
I put too
good,
many
yeah.
mods in this game. I think there may be too many mods, and that might be what's putting it a bit.
no such thing as too many mods.
That's so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I think friendship over with Nevin. Now Agni and Rudra is my best friend.
Right. Most useless skill and then whoever that.
I really shouldn't fight this one. Entertaining.
It's honestly like they're trying to die. Like, it really is.
I mean, do you have any proof they're not?
I mean, I will still do it. I always do it. I haven't played 3,000 hours for nothing.
Oh my god, Matt. Do you not have, like, do you not do anything else?
Mostly it's because I leave it running while I'm writing. So, like, I reckon I've probably played about, actually, 1,000 hours. And like 2,000 hours of it just like running.
Yeah. Like, I
Gosh,
haven't tracked. Okay, the one game I possibly got even close to, like, 3,000 hours and doesn't track hours, so like, God knows how long I've actually spent in that game.
Yeah, I've had this game since I was like 19 as well. So.
Alright.
Like, I've had it a while, been running a lot.
Yeah.
You can tell how good a content creator Spiffing Brit is because, like, even Allie's, like, even with a constant British wankery in that, even Allie's like, oh yeah.
The entire point of this Spiffing Brit is he is a British wanker.
Yeah, I know.
That's the entire thing. Like, if I hated him for being a British wanker, I'd be hating him for being good at his job. And
yeah, right.
Just a bit too different.
So everyone pour yourself a nice hot cup of tea. Salute the picture of the Queen you have over your desk. It's great. And since the style switching, like, honest to God, I haven't really been using it that much. It's just for convenience's sake. It's like, oh, I wish I had Trickster for something. Okay, you know, it's like I'm not really doing it in combat. Like, not that I'm like thinking, oh, I'm not allowed to or anything. I'm just not generally doing that. Oh, am I gonna have to do those 2 Reapers again?
I think you dare run out of arrows. That's literally the only thing we have is arrows.
It's my desire to, like, set up a couple of VMs and just break them to be fucking strong, but, like, I cannot be fucked. Which is annoying, because it's always fun breaking shit. But, like, effort. And then I have to make that nothing from the outside can connect to them, though, because otherwise if straight from the outside can't connect to them and technically breaking a lot. Maybe not.
Yeah, I am gonna have to do them again. Let's do it! Let's go!
One day I will fucking stop it on my end. Yeah, he's down on my end. Just talk over him all the time.
In there. Fucking stuff in. I want these dead pikemen. I hate these pikemen. I want a grudge.
Valid? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this a lot. That is why.
Oh, come on!
When the battle indicator thinks I'm winning, when I'm just like being slowly ground to death.
Is there a way to continue past here, or is this not... Oh, this is just the opening part of the game. I don't even need to be here. I probably need to go back to the Okay, yeah, all of this is nothing. Barriers if something is nothing.
What I find really, I mean, amusing is like the best way to phrase it. So obviously, like, the shit with the video happened.
No, I didn't mean that. No, come back.
I was one of the accounts that appeared, and I was like, "Hi, yeah, you should read it. It's fucking great."
This is indeed mission 15 cents. Yeah, for sure.
So obviously, one of the mods is like, "Hey, Ali, this you," and I'm like, "No, of course not." I mean, it was, but like, still, no need to call me out in front of the entire fucking server. Like, bitch. I mean, I love her, but like, also, come on.
Oh, I need to send Matt something. Hang on. Well, I'll get these red orbs and all.
Is it a bill for money?
No, it's hang on.
Okay, I might actually look there.
Yeah. I took a
Now
stab.
you know- Yeah, now you know how to get Matt's attention for bills. Just lie to him.
Oh wow, this just got updated. This is me breaking a personal rule of mine, but just don't repeat it. I took a stab. I wasn't sure about this, but I just took a stab.
I'm now intrigued.
So am I, and I'm
Like Sam, like there's only a handful of rules I'm aware of that Sam has. So
yeah.
This is not reposting something from a DM without permission. Because fuck this guy, basically. It was just a guess.
Okay, right. Now that I've added more color, it does actually look good, which is nice. Nice to know.
can't read the second part of that. I need to switch back to desktop.
It's. I'm really intrigued now. Like, really fucking intrigued.
It's not. I don't think you would actually be interested, Allie.
Alright. Or just the way you phrased it makes it sound interesting.
Oh yeah.
Which is the issue.
I always forget you're actually a mod for that server.
Yeah, I know, right?
I literally never remember.
No, because I don't like. I'm only a mod for convenience.
How's
Oh,
it
this.
convenient? What do you do? And now I actually get to fire some fucking arrows. Eat arrows, Piper. Give me eating it. Guess what I've got? Outrageously overpowered pepper crack that I can what I have.
Yeah. Now that like, yeah. It's,
Damn it.
maybe I'll have enough time to start another one. That's a lie. I won't. I'll probably just start straight up front. Ah.
No, you don't. Lara, it's not going to happen. It's an official proclamation. Go get them back.
I'm sure. Oh.
Do you actually need the server? Done.
What?
Did you leave the server?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
I don't really feel bad for the guy because we were not taking him at all seriously.
No, yeah.
I was like, he brought that on himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's when people like experience the consequences of their actions, they're like, "What? Me? No! Like nothing
This
happened."
isn't fair. I'm like, it seems pretty fair.
Yeah, like
Why
damn
did the
it.
armored archers have spears?
Because they have spears. Why wouldn't they have spears, Matthew?
You like carrying a bow and a spear at the same time.
No, but I don't have to.
They
Have
do,
you?
and I can promise you, it's actually really difficult. So.
Have you done it?
No, but I only have two hands, and I assume they also only have two hands, and it's quite hard to fire a bow with like a 9-foot spear on your back.
Just need some
Not that
talent
it
and
helps them.
dedication.
I'm gonna trample them beneath my camera. Yeah, that's right, get trampled.
Yeah. This is fucking ugly as shit again. Oh joy.
Gonna win.
This is why I should never do art while on a phone call when on a call with someone, because I just start criticizing everything out loud instead of inside my head.
I do this as well. I started doing no, you know, you've been in them. Those live
been in
writing
what?
streams.
I've been in one. I got the tail end of one. But like everything on your server always seems to happen when I'm at work, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, people! Like I have a job. Do you mind letting the interesting
Why?
shit happen when I'm at home?
Because my job ends at like 4:30. I'm like, right,
Yeah,
done here.
so I am on a train at like 4:30, 4:40. So like,
In defense, I chose my entire career based on it would give me time to write. So
fair enough. But yeah, I've got like, and then like
That's
apart
fine.
from on a Friday when I'm at the pub with my work friends because that's what we do.
pub time.
It's God, I don't know when it started, but like it was definitely a thing back when I was before I was a summer intern, because like it didn't seem like a new thing when I joined it. But yeah, you just go to the pub after work on a Friday, and then you go to
Yeah, well,
probably
it's like at the end
go
of the
to
road. It's
friends,
just like
but like
pub.
yeah, yeah,
Like
it's
all the
not
teachers,
that
all the
fun.
teachers go to this like school pub.
Yeah.
Like you can just watch all the sixth formers like glance at the school pub and then go down the road, and then like they're 100% going to the other pub in town. 100%.
Yeah,
There's a like unwritten
Like-
rule that nobody questions.
there's spoons, but it's up a hill, and obviously I have like fucked knee joints, so I'm just like, you guys have
Yeah,
fun.
so-
I'm off back home because fuck
Really
that
bad.
hill.
I ruined my knees at university. Absolutely ruined them.
Matt, I walk with a fucking cane now.
Okay, you've done better than me on the ruining front. But I'm
Yeah.
quite lucky. I had to have proper surgery, but I
Oh,
came out of
good.
it quite well.
No, I've permanently displaced my kneecap.
Displaced as in lost, or it's moved. Like was it taken out?
No, it's moved. It's still in my body, but it's not sitting on top of the joint. It's sitting just
Still in
to
my
the
body,
side
but for
of
some
it.
reason it's on the top of my foot. I don't know how I got that.
Yeah, so like it should be it should be like sitting properly over the two bones, however many bones there are in that bit. But
Yeah.
it's just to the angle to the inside. So like sometimes when my knee is really fucking irritated and painful, it'll swell up and I can't fucking straighten it, and it is.
That's quite bad. Yeah, I tore
Yeah,
my knee ligament a couple of times.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
haven't
like,
done
All the
that.
ligaments a couple of times, which is pretty bad. They're a bit weak now, so if I do like too much running or anything like that, they get inflamed.
Yeah, so I did Ninja Warrior
That's not as bad.
with my fucked up knees. I knew they were fucked up before I did Ninja Warrior. I have known for years that my knees are fucked up and that I should not do shit like Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that.
I still did Ninja Warrior. It was fucking amazing.
Like,
and
I
I'd
mean,
do it again.
if you have a cane, you might not. That might not be the first thing you should do with your time as the Ninja Warrior.
Are you gatekeeping fun, Sam?
Yes.
Oh man, there are so many of these pikemen trying to run around this corner, and they are so bad at running around corners. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone worse at running around a corner.
Yeah.
Like, can I at the corner? No one ever gets money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I whacked my knee off the mats during Aikido practice. And like that'd been fine, right? You whack shit off the mats all the time in martial arts practice. It's kind of what the mats are for. And then the next day, in my infinite wisdom, I wear high heels on cobbles. I then twist my knee. Said knee that I'd
That is-
whacked off the ground the night
That is
before.
the kind of boundless wisdom that separates you from us immortals.
Yeah, so and then there's no fucking benches anywhere in Glasgow, it felt like. It's like limping along in like high heels, in like high heels and like Wednesday Addams cosplay. Black pigtails and all, because like I dyed my hair a couple of months before and I was like, lol, might as well. And so finally find a bench, sit down, change into flats that I'd had in my bag the entire time. And just slowly limp to my mate's flat where we were spending the night before we were like heading back to Edinburgh for my friend's Quidditch tournament. Yeah,
I'm so glad there are no beauty standards for men that I particularly care about.
oh, see, like,
you would
to
not,
be
you
fair
would
at
not
the time,
catch me in high heels.
like, majority of the time I'll be in my combat boots, but like I wore high-heeled boots because I was fucking Wednesday Addams, and Wednesday Addams wears high-heeled boots. She'd also wear combat boots, right? Because she's also got that sort of vibe. But no,
Yeah, I feel like you could pull combat boots off as Wednesday Addams. To be fair,
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah.
Not sure it was something you needed to commit to there. The
Yeah.
heels.
yeah. But I fucking love those boots. I haven't worn them. I've worn them like one other time. So then, and I was like, so that's fine. And then I continue walking on the knee and not getting medical help or at all. And I continue doing Aikido practice on the fucking knee, and it just got worse and worse until finally I walked myself to the doctors, and they went, "Yeah, you have an X-ray. We're gonna book an X-ray and an MRI and like physio and try and work out what the fuck you have done." Physio takes one look at the scans and goes, "Yeah, you've permanently fucked it. Good luck, mate." I'm like, "Oh joy." Bearing in mind, like, I went to the physio like a year after I injured my knee, and I went to over a year after I injured my knee, and I'd got the X-rays like 6-7 months afterwards, because like it was fine. I mean, yeah, I could probably straighten my knee, but it was fine. I also walked to the X-ray clinic, which was up a hill, and hills make everything worse with my legs.
I still remember when I tore my right one the first time playing squash. They were like, "You probably shouldn't keep doing this." And I was like, "Well, obviously I'm gonna be fine because I'm like 19 and I'm obviously immortal. I'm gonna know all that about it."
God, I was 19 when I fucked my knee. Like 19
I went to play five-a-side.
comfortable.
I went to play five-a-side, and I tried to swivel and hit something on the volley, and like
Oh god.
my entire upper body above that knee turned. My lower leg, like my thumb got caught in the astro, and like the bottom half of my knee didn't turn, and there was just like this like searing pain through my knee, and I was just like, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, no, like.
Yeah,
There's something
it's like
about
looking
Nick
down.
Fury.
Oh, sorry, that was mission 14, not
numbers.
mission 15. Let's see.
Oh shit, I should probably remove my knee braces. Like, I forgot I had them on. But yeah, casually doing Ninja Warrior with knee braces and an ankle brace hidden under under my combat boots. No, I was wearing trainers actually. I was wearing trainers because I realized Ninja Warrior in combat boots wasn't a sensible idea. But yeah, it's. I think I was in the least amount of pain afterwards compared to everyone else at work. But like, that could just be because like I was just in my normal amount of pain plus a little bit. So like I didn't really notice.
I mean, not ideal either way.
Yeah, yeah. I just. Yeah. But yeah, it was just kind of. What other stupid shit have I done with my knee? I mean, I fucked over the shoulder on the same side. Again, at Aikido. But then, the thing that truly fucked it over was, I picked up my bag. And my shoulder went, "Bitch, what the fuck are you doing?" And just refuses to cooperate now. Properly. Which is fun.
It's always like the innocuous stuff. Like my first knee injury playing squash, I was like halfway across the court, tried to stop myself. I put my hand up, and, like smacked into the wall and like bounced off and like caught my foot in like the corner where the wall joins.
Yeah.
And then the second time, it's just me trying to turn around and kick a football, and it's like, right, that's it. It's like this tear's like 4 times as bad as the one where you got your foot stuck in the wall.
Yeah. So I fucked my wrist up, and I can't remember how I did it initially. But afterwards, I was just stretching in Aikido, and then it was moving too far. Like, I stretched one wrist, and it was fine, and then I went to stretch the other one, and I noticed it had moved too far in the stretch, and I'm like, no.
It's like, go back.
So that wrist is like permanently fucked again because like it probably had an RSI and then just something well stretching just fucked it over. It's just kind of. It's like it's amusing, but also it's horrifying, like how easy it is to fuck the human body over.
Yeah. When I was 19, I was like, literally nothing can harm me.
Like
Absolutely nothing.
yeah.
It took me till I was like 25 to realize this was not, in fact, the case.
Yeah, So, how old was I when I broke? I think I was 7. Yeah, I was 17 when I broke my thumb, right? And I was like, and I didn't think it was broken for like 6 hours, which was how long it took for my mum
It's
to come
genuinely
in.
hard to notice. Like when I was cycling in India, I crashed at like 65 kilometers an hour coming down a mountain,
Okay, sorry, we're going.
and I like slid across the road, and like I landed on my elbow. There's still like bits of India, with, like massive scar over my elbow, but like the elbow had swollen up. Like the elbow, when you like, bend your elbow, like the bit like the main bone in the middle was like an inch longer than it should be. I kept catching it on door frames, and it was fucking painful. But I was like, oh, it was just a bruise. And I got back to the UK, and like, it didn't go away for like 6 weeks. And I was going, maybe I should go get an X-ray. And I'd like fractured it. It had been fractured for like 7 weeks at that point.
Fallens. We got Fallens coming in, folks.
Yeah, and then yeah. I mean, it was only 6 hours because like, and part of the thing was I knew we were having pizza for tea, right? And like, I fucking love pizza. Like, I'm willing to deal with it. I was willing to deal with a lot of pain for pizza.
It's worth a little pain.
Yeah, my mum's a GP, right? Well, she was then, now she's retired. But she was like, okay. Does it hurt? I was like, nah. And she was like, okay, move it then. I can't, it hurts. Rinse, repeat every like half hour or so as my mum tries and fails to finish with those minor injuries. And it's like, yeah, so painkillers aren't helping. I think we should probably get it looked at. And she's like, the most sensible thing you've said all day. I'm like, rude.
Painkiller is the last thing you should use. It just takes away the sensation of don't keep doing this. It's gonna make it worse.
And like they didn't even work though. Like it still hurt. Like leaving my thumb alone fucking hurt, with or without the painkillers. But yeah, I just find it really. And then one of my friends, like, she's doing a nursing degree or something. I don't know. I lost contact. But she's like, oh, you didn't break it, you fractured it. And I'm like, I mean, everyone at the break clinic called it a break. The orthopedic professor called the orthopedic professor called it a fracture and a break. He used them interchangeably. Are you saying your 5th year knowledge, schoolgirl knowledge is better than professor of orthopedics? And that shut her up. But she was very much like, I know better because I'm going to study medicine. I'm like, bitch, I know better because I was the person who was getting treated. That was amazing though.
Damn it.
Irrigating top. What? Don't fucking go up and go up here.
It's hard to get the kind of forward distance I need for these guys.
I have no idea what I did to my ankle, but it plays up as well. Like, somewhere in the guide set where I did a rundown of like the various issues I have with my joints, and it was like, I think it was everything but my toes.
Toes are fine.
The toes are fine!
Next stub a toe like dislocated.
Oh god, no. Don't give my body any ideas. I just find it really amusing that I've like gone through my joints and the new one that behaves with my toes.
God, Trickster will be really fucking useful with these fuckers.
Like, you expect an arch to be like the arch of the foot to be relatively stable, right?
I mean, you think so?
Yeah, like, there's a lot of guns shit with them.
It just kind of doesn't behave right, and kind of like, it feels like the bones are like out of position and are like pressing down on something. I don't know if that's really what's really happening, but it's fucking painful sometimes. And the first time it happened, I was looking at my foot going, what the fuck is happening? Like, this is not allowed.
This is not a vibe.
No.
Oh, I'm sucking it right now.
Any Scottish sentiment, and it's not fun.
Oh man, I'm gonna die.
Nice knowing you. R.I.P.
Oh, did I kill all of them? Fuck, I just wasted that trigger. Okay. Can I taunt these things?
Come on, wimp.
No, I can't.
Are you ready? Blast off. Are you ready?
Who would like to die, sacrifice themselves for the greatness of Armenia?
Yeah. But yeah, like, that list on your server is not in any particular order. Don't worry.
That's right, I wasn't that worried to begin with.
Yeah.
I've been hated a whole lot more by like a whole bunch of various people on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
my days of work.
Figured, but I was just gonna clarify, like, you're not that. What is it? Where did I put you in relation to Multi Bathrobe? Hang on.
I think bathrobe was higher. I was like second. I think. I'd have to double check that.
Let's see. Where was it? Bathrobe, Matt, this cunt, Milty Boy, Voldemort when there's nothing to fear, Ballistic, and Sam. I love that I just added Sam as enough.
You just catch him on at the end. Like, also probably should stab this guy. Like, if I'm gonna make a clean sweep of it, he should be on the list.
It's like if I stab Jack, there's no more gates. But like, you finished Academy and Victory Remastered.
Yeah, but there's sequels, motherfucker. There's sequels, motherfucker.
I
Yeah,
haven't
sequels.
done them yet, so I don't care right now. So then I can justify stabbing YouTube, but I cannot justify stabbing Jack. But if I could justify stabbing Jack, he would definitely be on that list.
Who wouldn't be on the list?
All the other mods from the guide server, because they are lovely human beings.
Oh,
The Wrangler, my Wrangler from the guide server, because she is fucking incredible, because she also wrangles a couple of other people on it. She's finally changed her nickname to like Gremlin Wrangler, which is fucking hilarious. It's like there's a couple of common themes in the guide server in terms of nicknames, and one of them is Gremlin, because like we are.
I used to call my brother Gremlin when he was younger.
Yeah.
He really hated that. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's like the only time I've ever heard the word used as well. So like you guys using the word gremlin is really strange to me.
Yeah, it's like, but it's like, the thing is, like, Ballistic thinks I'm bad because, like, I'm the chaotic gremlin. Like, I'm sorry, you've got someone who's called the Imagination Gremlin.
I don't even know what that means. Does that mean they imagine gremlins? Is it like Imagine Dragons? But
No,
gremlins?
shut up! You stupid joke. I didn't want anyone to make that joke, and you made the joke.
No, they're like
Which was the
really
opposite of
fucking
what I wanted to
creative.
happen.
She's really creative and shit when it comes to like tormenting people. Oh, sorry, Ballistic, not people. Ballistic is tormenting right now. It's very
That's
amazing.
so fucking savage. Holy shit.
Oh,
Zero mercy there, Ali.
It's like, don't get me wrong, like, the rest of us gremlins are tormenting each other and other people in the server, but she keeps going in for the kill with him. I'm like, back off a bit. That was my target.
He's trying, though. Ballistic's trying. He needs to...
Oh, yeah.
He's a lot better. He's so much better than he used to be.
Oh
Like,
my god, yeah. Like, it's unreal.
I mean, he's
He was
improved since
disaster.
I've met him, I want to say. I'm like, I only met him recently. He's
he used to be like 10 times as bad before you met him.
hmm
Jesus.
Like- Yeah. That boy needed help.
Yeah, yeah, well, and then that was sort of the thing. He would be, like, not the best in that kind of stuff, and then, like... the response from people on their servers would be just like shit on him and ban him. And now like he was being a fucking prick or whatever, but like, you know,
Yeah, I never really agreed with that, to be fair. Like,
yeah, he never there was too little of a threshold of like, you know, well, no, back off, you know, you need to back off some, but like it's okay. It's just like, no, fuck you, you're gone. And so he didn't know how to get
Well, that's
better, you
okay.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Whereas the guide server is like, back off, apart from a couple of things where it's like, you get one back off, then you're told to fuck off forever.
Yeah.
But that's like only some very, very specific things, which is like completely understandable given like majority of the server are queer and vulnerable. Like, fun fact, Matt, I'm the least fucked up person, one of the least fucked up people from the guide server.
The Scottish count as fucked up though, because
Yes,
No, no.
yes it does, because apparently my iron brew consumption is an issue.
yeah, I mean it is an issue. Like genuinely, it genuinely worries me. Like,
It's
and you need to cut
so-
down on the caffeine. Like it is linked to so many bad things.
Today, all I've had is a large coffee,
I-
a load of diluted juice.
All I've had is
I
about 6
ordered
shots.
some. I ordered some Iron Brew just to see what it tasted like,
Yeah.
and like the smallest denomination I could get of it was like a 6-pack. And so I tried.
Yeah.
I've had one, and
That's
Matt,
called a single serving pack
it was
for Ali.
fucking
a day.
delicious. It was fucking
No, it tastes-
delicious.
It tastes fucking great. But you know what happens with things that
Yeah, I
taste
know.
good?
Like there is still 5 left in my fridge because like I'm scared of them.
If you drink them all in the same week, you get a Scottish accent.
Well, I mean that would be useful to me in some cases, but then I wouldn't be able to do the rest of my wonderful
Yeah, because I think
accents.
next Hearttree chapter you can need that Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
'cause we gotta do. The Midnight Sex Goddess shows up either next chapter or the one after. I think.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
And as we all know, Midnight Sex Goddesses are Scottish. That's actually where they come from.
No, it is. It's a thing. It's like storks delivering babies. Scotland delivers midnight sex goddesses.
Yeah.
Don't be confused by the kilt either.
It's,
Or the beard.
see, all I'm picturing now is Merida from Brave.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah,
Not
that's
quite the
everyone.
right
That's everyone's fantasy is Merida from Brave. That's what I think. What I think sex
I mean, she's a
icon.
fucking badass archer. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm not saying she's not cool, but she's also like fucking 14 or whatever. So you know, do with that what you fucking will.
Also, she's not very bright. Like, 99 times out of 100, she gets eaten by a bear. Like, 99 times out of 100.
I'm gonna die. Like I am actually gonna die. I don't think I can possibly survive this.
Why are you firing so few arrows? It's like you want to
It's-
die. Like, is this the thing? Like, have we just embraced nihilism as an like an empirical
what I
tradition
find
now?
really,
No,
what I
no,
find really
wait.
weird is
No,
like,
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Oh wait. Oh wait. No. Oh, I thought that had just killed it.
Like IRL, I know someone called Eleanor and someone called Fergus.
Hang on, let me-
Like when Brave came out, I was like, I obviously like went, "Ha ha, it you," and it was just really funny. It's like you're an awesome, and they're like, "You're
One-
like
One
fuck
day I'm gonna
off,
meet someone from
Ali."
Isabel and it's gonna be the most awkward fucking meeting of my life.
Yeah, it's. But it was nice having a Scottish film for children from a big US studio, which,
They just like
Which
accents.
Scottish?
Like,
but like the majority of the cast were Scottish. The story was based on the Scottish and a couple of
honestly,
Scottish.
I would have been like, Brave's actually not that bad. But like after Pocahontas, I would honestly have been terrified. Like, how are they gonna make this as culturally inappropriate as possible?
It's. I mean, there were some bits where you're like, oh, come on, but like not many. And it's kind of the thing is, you got to remember, it's like set in the like clan era when they were all like fighting and killing each other, all that sort of thing. I think it was like,
That stopped. I thought that was still going on.
no, because it's never crime.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Apparently, it's still technically legal in York to kill a Scotsman with a longbow within the city limits. It's
So
like
fucking
you
weird.
have some
I
like
love
really
that country
weird
so
laws.
much. Some of the archaic laws, I just.
It's
absolutely
like when Lindy
You don't get
Beige
it
is
like that.
talking about bows, and he's like, so if you're trying to shoot this bow at something, say a Frenchman, you know, like.
Yeah, it's
You just don't get this in other countries. It's like 1,000 years.
it's what people don't realize is like my school is like kind of old and it's older than the US. And it's kind of
Yeah,
old
the-
for a private school. Like
I always find it really funny when like Americans come over and like the house I live in is like 3 times as old as the country. Like they don't really understand like how old it is. I
Yeah.
mean, like I just imagine them going like like Stonehenge.
Yeah. So
It's
like my parents' house
4,000 years.
built in what, the 50s or 60s? Like it's pretty new, but not like really new. Whereas like this block of flats I'm in, it's a listed building.
Yeah, so there's a house. This was 1530s, they reckon.
Nice. Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
It's not actually that nice. It means the walls are made of like oak death and Wi-Fi can't get through them. In fact, nothing can get through them. Not phone signal, not Wi-Fi. Like you probably need to go through. 600-year-old oak is
so
indestructible.
my granddad's house was like that, but like I think he partially rebuilt it as well. So like some bits were lovely and modern, and you could get a Wi-Fi signal. I mean, it was the
Yeah,
fucking
we've got
Lake
that.
District, so like good luck with actually getting a signal. But on
When
paper,
it was
too.
when it was still family owned in the war, they left the lights on, and some German bomber took like a pot shot, like going back past and made like a massive crater next to the house and like blew out like the back half of the house away. So it's like got like a modern bit on the back, and that's when they like converted it.
Nice.
They turned the bomb crater into a swimming pool as well, which is I guess that saved them a lot of effort putting it back.
Trying to remember the proper name of the village where my, because like you know how everywhere's got a local name, like almost always.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to remember like the proper name. I just
Yes,
like.
he's got all the armored pikemen this time, fuckers.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's a really small street, so that's pretty bad news as well.
That's faster. Actually, no, technically that's a big one as well. I think that's 5. I find it weird that they're described as a 4-bedroom. But yeah.
3 bedrooms in the cover.
Key features detached. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 bathrooms, 4 reception rooms. I mean, of the entire house, we use the bedrooms, obviously, bathrooms. The sitting room upstairs, because downstairs was the lounge and you didn't use the lounge because that was for formal things. And the kitchen. Like, there's so much in the house we just didn't use.
You don't need that much. You don't need that much house. Like,
yeah.
I genuinely, like, I think everywhere I've lived, I spend like the majority of my time in like 4 rooms. It doesn't matter how many other rooms the place has. Like, you spend most of the time in like bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, and then like some other like living room, workroom, whatever.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'd probably like an office to like keep shit separate, but like, I can deal with a desk in my room, provided the room's big enough.
I don't get the obsession with like owning like an 8-bedroom house. They're being like, look at this great symbol of my success. It's like, great, you've got twice as many rooms, and half of them are empty. And it's just like,
it's a hassle.
you know how expensive land is in the UK. Like, you don't have very much land.
Yeah, and also I've got fucking anxiety, so I'd be like, there's someone in the other room who's gonna kill me. It's like, fuck off, Braid, there's no one else in the house. But the type.
There actually is, though. They got an axe. A mad axe murderer.
It's Matt. Please don't. Like, in all seriousness, please don't.
Sorry, I won't really.
Yeah.
Like, I get one joke. That's fair. But,
yeah.
like, it's not gonna be a habit.
It's property information. Blah blah blah. Original features: detached garage, landscape gardens with fabulous country views. Like, they're describing a semi-fancy house at the edge of a hamlet in the Lake District, surrounded by farmland.
Honestly, it sounds like they're describing some kind of Midlands Georgian mansion.
It's not. It's like.
And there was, where was it? I can't remember what it's called. There's one I went to visit. It was the like Queen's escape house in World War II. Like, if London was attacked, they'd take them there. It's got like the only set of surviving Parisian tapestries of a certain kind, and like these chairs are the same upholstery design, and the entire contents of the room, just the furniture, is worth about like 40 million or something.
Sounds about right for royal property.
It's not royal. It's just like ridiculous nobility.
Yeah.
Some duke of something or other.
Yeah.
peak empire nobility.
Hmm. They've described the village as captivating.
As in, you can't get out.
I mean, there is there a pub? I mean,
Everywhere.
I mean,
My tiny
look,
little village had 3 pubs until like 10 years ago. Now it only has 2 pubs, and it's very sad the fact that it only has 2 pubs. There's only like 40 people that live here. Like, why do we need 3 pubs?
It's okay. So like, I think the pub they're referencing is the one in the other village. So like, loads of the villagers in like this part, at least in this part of the Lake District, are like tied. So you'd have like the Green and Hall Thwaite and the Hill and Ladybank or whatever the fuck they're called. Like they'd be kind of like they'd share like responsibilities and shit. It's like one would have a school and one would have a pub or whatever, maybe a church or something like that. So maybe that's what they're referencing, because sometimes they're referred to as like one unit, but.
Why have
Oh,
you gone-
apparently it's not actually in there.
Why have you gone that way? What kind of silly decision is that?
Mhm.
I've got to walk through my entire army. You could have walked down the side street, but no. You were too good for the side street.
This description makes my dad's childhood home sound so pretentious, right? Absolutely charming country gardens, beautifully
Oh, they're all
run,
like this. They're all like
for
this.
his character, along with the babbling vet. Aye, it's got a little bird, right? So that separates you from the nearest farmer. I mean, there's a stone wall on the other side of the bird, but like, that's like the main divide.
Damn it! I'm so fucking idiot. There we go.
Yeah. I guess
fine.
they're going to the driveway, maybe?
Fuck you, Romans.
2 flags to
What do the Romans ever do for us? I can provide like
Nope.
excellent javelin.
Mm-hmm. Ah, I didn't realize that was a well. That's cool.
Oops, wrong way.
It's so like this house has sold like 2 times since my granddad died, and so like I can tell they've done some remodeling because the description of the kitchen is wrong, and that is throwing me off, and I don't like it. Like I get it, we don't own it, we have no say in it, but like also that how dare you change it?
That's not how it's meant to be. Put it back.
Yeah. Technically, it's not a pantry, it's the back kitchen. So. Actually, they're not describing the back kitchen, because that's too small to be the back kitchen. So what the it's the right place, so what the fuck are they describing as the pantry? The fuck?
Maybe they put like a partition in or something.
Maybe, but yeah.
Please tell me it's. Oh god, I hate these fucking enemies.
That's the thing. Are you still recording My Hero Academia stuff?
Yeah, it's just on hold because I'm waiting on funds to be there and all that stuff. I touch base with the author occasionally, and it's that. Unless you mean for YouTube, in which case, fucking no.
No, I meant that.
No,
I was
no.
curious. I haven't seen you in ages. And you shouting anime reminded me.
No.
More
Okay,
dead
right.
right.
This will be a little better.
I didn't realize it was like so close to places. It always felt really remote as a child. Ah, that's why. Because I think they're measuring like shortest possible thing. Maybe. Actually, maybe not. I still don't. Where are they fucking referring to as the? Oh my.
The ones that fly like Medusa heads are so irritating. I don't need to
The
kill
thing
them,
that
it's
uses me
fine.
is when I look at like my parents' house, it's like the one they sold. It's like they bought it for like, I think, like 200 grand. It's now worth like 1.6 million. Like
Oh
wow,
my
house prices.
God.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like
no.
yes, there's some inflation in there. I'm not gonna lie, there's been quite a lot of inflation.
Yeah.
But
Like, my parents have lived in like, well, my like childhood home is like the one that is like one singular place, like you didn't move around, which I like because like, you know, autistic,
we didn't really,
dyspraxic,
we moved like
ADHD.
twice.
One
we
of
moved
my
twice.
friends, it felt like one of my friends was moving every other year, and at one point she was in a Georgian townhouse, and I'm like, you're so fucking, I cannot, I can't,
Nice.
yeah. It's fucking gorgeous, it was fucking gorgeous, don't get me wrong.
There's also like bar townhouses are lovely.
Oh,
Especially
nah,
the
I'm
tall ones, they're
talking,
like 4 stories.
I'm talking like a 4-story Edinburgh Georgian townhouse, like, it's fucking gorgeous, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah,
but
that's what.
holy
like-
shit, can you emphasize, like, the difference between, like, my family and hers? We've got, like, the kind of 2-story, semi-detached, terrace row house, and this.
I mean, my life plan, my life ambition was to move to the Deccanese and buy a house that's basically a bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room, and then like make no money because I'm just gonna write forever in the sun. And like, I don't know, I'll trade poems
That
to
sounds like something you'd like. Sounds like fucking hell on earth for me. That sounds like something you'd like.
I mean, I would love it. Yeah, I would trade a limb.
What, when you're willing to sacrifice? Right leg, left leg?
I mean,
Right,
most of my legs are mostly useless anyway, so like take both. Like, I don't need them to write. Need hands. I can't deal with text to speech. That would annoy me.
It's so fucking bad. Like, try having a Scottish accent now. And getting
want
that
to.
shit to work.
Like, I don't want to. Like, there's no nice way of saying it. I don't want to.
Man.
I am a very mean person.
Mhm.
Sound kind of.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Trying to work out why the colour wasn't laid down the way I wanted, and then I realised it was like not going to lay down the way I wanted because of the fucking settings.
Eventually, Ali's going to realise that we chose Midnight Sex Connor to have a Scottish accent.
It's oh, you missed the bit where I said I've been deliberately annoying Ballist. You joined afterwards, but I've been deliberately annoying Ballistic by talking about adult shit that'll make him mildly uncomfortable with other people while in calls with him.
Oh, that's what our book club is all about.
Yeah, the book club was what inspired me because I was just kind of like chatting about something
It's
with a
honestly so
friend.
great. Like, it also helps. Like, he's got a lot better since I started book club, and while I doubt that's all me, I think it probably has helped just to like
Yeah.
numb him to stuff he hasn't encountered before and get
Yeah.
like uncomfortable around.
It's
And it's not
so-
we're not like a dick about it really.
Yeah.
Like
It's so like the guide server, we've got like 2 18+ spaces, one for guide specific 18+, one for non-guide specific 18+. So, which is like fine, only it turns out
wait. What is guide specific 18+?
right. So
Very concerned
there
then.
are, so you know
Like
how like
stories.
it's a fan, like yeah, it's like fan art
Okay,
of
okay.
explicit
I thought you
scenes, be them
Server,
sex.
specific
like-
stuff. I was like guide server. I was like, okay, what is happening on this server?
No, like guides. So like guides fiction specific. Yeah. So like
That's
there's a
better.
couple of like really gory scenes. So like obviously the mods would prefer you to just because those chapters are like I think their class is mature, so they'd obviously prefer you to keep that discussion and kind of like either behind content warnings or in the 18+ space. There is a confirmed smut story that's going to happen at some point as well. So there's all sorts of adult shit that'll happen with guides. That's a lie, only a small amount. But yeah, so like it turns out Ballistic, something that will happen in said 18+ fic will disturb Ballistic because he's not into monsters and like half the server is. So, like gonna have a fun time in that channel.
It's alright. We're gonna get him over that. There's a section on the website, well, one of the websites we use to find reading material for Ballistic. That's like erotic gothic horror. So we're gonna get in there. Don't worry.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
I'm talking Eldritch. I'm
Fuck
talking
it.
like adult.
Wait,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
have air
no,
dashes
so
on
bad.
Trickster
It's
anyways. Oh my god.
It's like Lovecraft had a baby with E.L. James, or whatever
Oh
her
my
name
God.
is.
You mean the person who wrote Abusive Sack of Fiction?
50 Shades of Trash. Yeah.
Yeah. There's someone on the server who is openly into kink, which is brilliant because whenever you have a question, you just go yo.
Besides me, you
answer.
mean?
She's also called Sam.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
so like some.
Wait, is she actually also called Sam?
Yes.
That's really fucking funny.
So there's audiobook Sam and the other Sam, and it's quite funny because we're like oh, it's obvious from context who we're talking about, but it is quite funny because it's just the two of you. But yeah, no. It's brilliant because we'll just be like, yo, can you explain this concept? And she'll be like, sure. And she like gives us links to share, which is really helpful. But yeah, no, like the server's amazing. But, like there's going to be
I mean-
Eldritch Scott, and it's going to be fucking glorious watching Ballistic break down when he realizes that I cannot.
He
fucking
is
wait.
gonna have a genuine conniption, which will be hilarious. I'm almost tempted to join the server just to watch.
Yeah.
But then people would assume I've read guides, and that's less likely to happen because I don't really read fan fiction these days.
I mean, if you have free time, you can always listen to Sam's audiobooks.
No, I don't listen to any of his audiobooks. I was like, no, that's a thing now. Where I pay him loads of money, but I don't listen to anything he makes.
Like, here, have a lot of money. Don't make me listen to it.
I genuinely don't want to listen to it. All I'll hear is like the things that I've done wrong, the bits that like should be different, like word repetition or bits where it doesn't flow right. So I'll just sulk the entire 44 hours or whatever it is.
I can't remember what. Honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember what one I was listening to. But like, he repeated half a line, and I was like, I could, like, just go on Sam's server and tell him, oh, I like this thing you fucked up. And then I was like, it was published years ago. It's like kind of a dick move to like tell him to fix it.
Well, like in what?
Tell him.
In what project?
I can't even remember. I can't
That
even
was
remember.
really
Feel free to notate that stuff somewhere. I am eventually gonna go back and fix that kind of
It's
thing.
Uh,
in the channel in my server. I pinged you in it, saying like fix the shit.
I honestly couldn't remember, but like also I was in like a really pissy mood, so like anything and everything wrong with the world was like someone's fault, and I was like, this is not the right mindset to like make a note to like highlight a mistake in someone's work. This is how you lose friends.
And alienate people.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. But yeah. You should read guides, everybody. It's really good. Okay, chill out the
It's
way.
really cute.
Good. It is Eldritch found family with a side of violence. A really big helping of violence. But it's fucking
On a
amazing.
scale of 1 to Katie, how cute is it?
Definitely not a K. Probably like a 5.
Right.
Like it's not aiming for. It's not cute. That's not its
Thank
vibe.
you.
but,
You know,
like,
I don't really like cute that much. Like,
yeah.
I like stories to have like a bit of everything. Not a fan
Yeah.
of like pure
So-
fluff or pure angst or
I
pure
mean,
anything.
one of the hang on. Let me get the full chapter name up. Not chapter, story name up. Just for like. Guys installment. Oh hi. Yeah. So
Can't tell
the,
if that was Sam breaching or Sam dying.
I'm not dying.
yeah.
Oh,
So
Sam dying.
third-
Fair.
I'm not
the third
dying. I want to die in this
install-
place.
The third installment is called How to Design Your Own Prosthesis and Turn the Project into a Bonding Experience. Like, shit happens. It's good. I like it a lot. It's really good. How to reinvent the Stormtrooper armor to make your surrogate father proud and shut the naysayers up for fun and profit. how to give a presentation to the Imperial Court while accidentally committing like treason by making a friend, how to design your own prosthesis and turn the project into a bonding experience, how to win a bar fight and practice diplomacy while negotiating a bounty on your head, and the series is called Civil Wars, Whistleblower Tactics, Schematic Drafting, and Finder Points of Sith Adoption, the essential how-to guide for the engineering Jedi. No, I had it open on my phone. No. But yeah. Ballistic, just catch up with the written guides. Like, seriously.
I already got ahead.
You're in what, chapter 15, and this week we're recording chapter 7. Like, you're gonna be waiting a couple of weeks. You might as well just move ahead.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I use Sam's audiobooks most of the time because I don't, to, help me get through the day at work.
I normally do that, but I've been listening to Fallout Boy on repeat because otherwise I'd fucking murder my co-workers, and like apparently murder is frowned upon.
It is powerful, but only if you get caught.
So yeah, the farther I get ahead, the less potential.
There's massive windows in the office. It'd be very obvious.
I mean, you don't have to murder them at work. Like, you could have more of a plan.
I don't know where they live. I'd have to fucking stalk them, and that just sounds like effort.
Don't you work in cybersecurity, Allie? How do you
okay,
not know
are
where
you
everyone
expecting me
lives?
to fucking cyberstalk people when they are cybersecurity experts as well?
Isn't it your job to cyberstalk people?
Just be better at your job than they are at their job, and you'll be fine.
I want to say on record that I am not going to fucking cyberstalk anybody because, oh my god, do I like being employed? And like, with how vague the Computer Misuse Act is, I am making this very clear. Fuck no. Like,
fair point.
I want to stay employed. Like, I'm not good enough to be hired as a former criminal. Which is it's very common in cyber, but I am not skilled enough to be hired that way. I'd be out of a job.
I thought that was a myth. I genuinely thought that was a myth, and I've now talked to a couple of people who work there, and they're like half my team are like former criminals. I'm like, wow, it's not a myth. Like, it is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously they don't advertise it because like they don't want to encourage criminals, but like.
I mean,
like,
most of
sometimes...
it, like a lot of experience just comes from the fact that they know exactly how the criminals go about doing it.
Someone once described it as it's hiring a former someone who used to rob banks to like tell you how people how they would rob your bank and how you should make it more secure so they can't rob your bank.
Yeah.
And like this person's already like will not rob your bank, but they know how people would rob your bank, so they're telling you how to do it. It's like that, but like digital.
You hope they won't, because they can otherwise they can like build themselves a back door.
It's how that massive CIA
like being watched, so you can't get away with that again.
Like, it's how there recently was a movie about someone who avoided the CIA for most of their life and then spent the last decade, 2 decades or so, teaching the CIA how to catch criminals. Like, yeah, if someone manages to avoid an intelligence agency like that for a very, very long time, then they obviously have something to teach that intelligence agency. So
yeah, so like one of my co-workers recommended, I can't remember the name of the series, but it's a new like cyber themed series out, and apparently some of the shit is scary accurate. They helpfully didn't tell me what, but they did tell me that at one point some of it makes you just go, what the fuck, because it's so wrong. Because there's this program, it doesn't have any sound effects. But that's dull. So what did they do? They've added fucking sound effects to it. So that's gonna be fun.
As you try and fire sale an entire country, it has the Mario theme track, because otherwise it would be boring.
It's like they'll be doing like an M-map scan, and it'll have like
it'll ding when it's done or something.
Yeah, like that is gonna piss me off so fucking much, but like I can't wait. I cannot wait. But like I need time to like actually watch it because like effort. I think the last show I watched was, I think it's called like Inside the Zoo or whatever. It's behind the scenes at the Edinburgh Zoo and Highland Wildlife Park. I just, whenever I need to watch something, I'll just like, that isn't YouTube, I'll just open up iPlayer and watch that.
Good. Then we go over one, over another.
Okay, I fucking love this. Like, I wasn't sure, but it just,
down there.
gorgeous.
You still designing, mate? Watch. Let me watch.
No,
There we
I'm
go.
having to fucking. Oh, are you talking to me or Alex?
Nah, towards Ali.
Oh no, like it's fucking gorgeous. Like, I've looked back round from hating it to loving it again. But, oh my god, does
I
my
don't
wrist
think that
hurt?
answers Matt's question.
I wasn't paying attention to Matt. I was busy arting.
I mean, I didn't ask a question either, so like, it's a
Oh, I
win-win.
thought you did ask a question.
No.
Am I like?
Okay, Matt, what did you say?
I only asked if you were still streaming, and then I realized I could just click on the stream, so I did.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I thought you asked.
Yeah.
If you know, what?
No, I am still streaming. Ugh.
I've come up with a new file storage method for the map, Allie. Every
Oh,
day,
yeah.
it's going to be every day that I work on it. It will be exported as a PNG that also has that date in the name of the fucking file. I don't
That
care
should-
that they'll start to fucking pile up. I cannot lose this map again.
No,
I just,
no,
I will.
makes sense.
Oh my god.
Can
Because
you?
I mean, while this one wasn't
can
as
you
bad as
get-
the first time I lost it, I just.
It's still pretty bad. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of like free art software that's got like an autosave thing that you can
Well,
like.
it's not just an autosave. Like, I don't know if I accidentally saved over it this last time, but
Yeah.
keep in mind, if I have fucking duplicates like that, then maybe the worst I'll lose next time is 5 hours of work instead of
Yeah. Yeah.
30
No.
to 50 hours of work.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
Yeah, no. I completely get where you're coming
Or
from, but also kind of having an
smarter than
autosave.
the first time.
Yeah. Having like. Yes. Actually, what I use because like I am a fucking computer nerd, is I back my shit up. I back my art up to GitHub. I have a private repo on GitHub full of art and screenshots and shit from the guide server. And it's like, yeah,
That's very
It's like-
valid.
yeah.
So that's part of Hungary. That's part of Poland.
Ugh. Oh god, my wrist hurts. I've been doing this since like 5:30, I wanna say, and it's still not
Let me
done.
check something.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Also, I started another game on Pathfinder, another character. And,
Excellent.
Because the character I got the farthest with, I made some suboptimal choices, to put mildly.
Yeah.
But also, like, I
happens.
just didn't really like playing as them anymore because
Mhm.
I was like bound to a rather shitty set of choices.
Oh, that's annoying.
But I got to a reveal about one of your characters, and holy shit, the foreshadowing for that is great.
Yeah, it's when you can look back and see shit and you
That's
go,
good
oh.
foreshadowing. Like bad foreshadowing,
Yeah.
like good foreshadowing allows maybe some people that think about things
It's
to maybe
just.
Okay.
figure it out or guess at it.
Are
But,
we
like,
talking like Jen in theorizing or not quite, Jaina?
Okay, do any of you care about Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous?
I don't.
Not
No.
particularly.
Okay. So you meet one of your first two companions, Camellia, is found after you have all fallen into a canyon, and she was laying next to a dead person who was killed by something that was not the fall. Right after that, you meet up with some monsters. However, halfway through the third act of the game, it's revealed that Camellia is a chaotic evil serial killer. And the characters say this was not done by the fall. the murderer must be somebody close. The only 4 characters you actually see at that point are Camellia, Sela, your own character, and Anivia. Sela and Anivia are all clearly good, and Camellia is the only one who isn't like good in that particular scene, which is just great foreshadowing there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Jaina, I was pleasantly surprised that you liked my art. I didn't know you liked, I don't know, art stuff or 3D modeling.
I mean, part of it might have been just pretty girl.
Part of it, yes.
I
Also,
don't normally
just
talk to Jaina very much. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Maybe
no,
about
it's
Jaina.
Jaina
Pretty
is one
Girl
of
is
the
definitely.
Junior Girl is one of the reasons why the mass tagging of Pretty Girl started.
Yeah, like there were 3
You,
people
Mara,
who did it.
you, Mara, Zook, and Cherry, and then we
Yeah,
just kind
and
of
then
added
like
people.
yeah, and I was the only one who actually referred to it as the list.
I did. I mentally did as well, but you referred to it out loud as a list first, which meant I
Yeah.
could. Cause no, this fucking slaps. I love it so much.
Drawing in the
I can't.
border.
Oh! I have done more than I thought I had. I was concerned, but no.
One second.
Ow. I can fucking feel the clicking in my elbow. Like, what the fuck, buddy?
Clap in the air.
First
So
day.
how awesome it feels to get a critical hit with a scythe.
Okay,
Side
so I
set by
think we'll
default
give
8
them
times 4
that
multiplier
much
on critical
land
hits.
there. And then if we give that to the fins.
I still need to do the daily challenge.
So I'll give all that to the fins.
Yeah.
And we'll have the Scandinavians take all of that up there.
It's I posted the helmet art and I didn't really expect much, and then all of a sudden I was getting like Sith-wise reactions and I was like, yeah. But also, Jaina, guess which day I'm doing? Actually, you're not watching my stream, are you? Oh.
No.
Yeah,
Tried to
no.
draw.
There's a lot of reds and yellows and oranges.
I tried to draw a Jin yesterday, but I couldn't get. I don't know. I was struggling hard to get that one.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't
that
really
hurt.
behaving. The software wasn't really behaving yesterday. It wasn't cooperating.
Oh, were you on when I was trying to do the Jin?
Not with the gin, but like it crashed earlier and you'd been kind of stressed, which isn't a
Oh
good
yeah,
sign
I was
for art.
fucking pissed off when I got that fatal memory error. I wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like not a vibe. That was.
Yeah.
Look what you've done. Now I'm saying that.
No, I didn't want you to notice. I really didn't want you to notice. But yeah, no, like, stay hanging out in the guide server. We're lovely folk. Your vibes will definitely improve.
Will they?
Ballistic, in all seriousness, in the time I've known you, your vibes have improved. And then you joined the guide server and they improved more. So, like, that sounds positive.
Yes, very positive.
Ugh.
Positive gains?
Positive vibes.
Oh, no. I mean, I guess that's good too, but not quite as good as positive gains. Net gain.
I love the guide server. A discussion about who was it? It was Luinzar. There we go. Turned into why we didn't have fangs, which turned into humans fuck everything. I love the
Not
guide server.
surprised. Not surprised that it turned into that again.
Again?
Oh, like guide server, the amount of times we'll have a conversation, it'll just descend into not degeneracy, because degeneracy implies something bad.
It's not degeneracy,
It's just
but... And that says enough.
I don't know if it is or isn't degeneracy. I haven't seen it yet.
You are not in the right sections of the server for that then.
yeah, it's
Or maybe I'm just not awake / available.
it's I don't think he's in no, he's in Underbelly, but I don't think he's in body count. And like body count gets degenerate fast.
Like from what I've heard, I shouldn't be in body.
Oh no! Oh, actually, yeah, you're not into monster fucking, are you? Damn. But like platonic monster squishing is where it's at. Just fucking lie on me. Give me a hug and tell me I'm a fucking amazing
I
gremlin.
can't do that. I'll be inside.
Platonic and like a hug can be platonic, but like no.
No, there's no such thing as a platonic hug. It's all romantic.
Yeah.
Matt, do you want to invalidate my identity? Do you really want to do that?
He's British. He's been invalidating the Scottish for a long time. It's part
Yeah,
of
like, is it your national identity?
No, I'm
If it's
talking about
Scotland, then
aromantic.
obviously I have to say yes. It's like British, it's English culture. Like, I can't say no, even if I wanted to. It's like, it's there.
It's-
I mean, they
it's-
would take my passport away.
Yeah, but like Matt, like, do you want to date every single person you hug? Because if so, you need fucking therapy, my friend.
Yeah.
What if I only hug people I want to date?
Again, you need
I had
therapy,
that
You need
mentality for a
therapy.
long time.
but for different reasons.
Matt, I think that was my strategy.
Well, at
up
least
to
I've
the
got
age
some
of 20
variation.
is- Yeah.
Yeah,
Only
whereas
so many
ballistic
people.
Don't
kind
ruin
of,
my fun.
with ballistic, all circles back. Feels like it all circles back round to the same concepts over and over again, which is a shame. But also, just
what?
means
Doesn't
you're
it
very
just mean I
interesting.
work cyclically? If things circle around?
I mean, if you want to describe yourself that way, you can.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, my thought processes have been described as cyclical. I speak cyclically sometimes, especially when I get.
When your words get caught and you're trying to speak and your brain is just not, and you just can't.
Or when I'm under duress.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Life isn't fun. Ouch! Fuck! I hit my wrist on something.
Well done. And also, do you seriously want to resurrect this combo? I have opinions about life.
Surely not.
Oh, like
I just-
Matt,
I just
you
did that.
weren't. It's you weren't there for it.
You weren't there, man.
No, like I nearly fucking murdered Ballistic in your server. Like I nearly murdered Ballistic in your server. I am.
Well,
Understood.
honestly, you didn't need to because I was very close, having one of the veins in my neck pop, and it would have done the work for you.
Been a
Okay.
shame.
For the record, no one is allowed to murder anyone in my server without the permission of me or the mod team.
We're not going. Yeah, I think
But-
that discussion is better left.
Yeah. Like.
Let's not. Let's not. But I say leave it that we can leave it all
Yeah.
That doesn't mean see if we can get a rise out of ballistic fire.
It's ballistic. If you're sticking something on the table, it means you want to discuss it.
You leave it on the table. You're not setting it on the table. You're
No,
leaving
but
it
it's on the fucking table.
and
It's
You're
there to be
walking
discussed.
away. You're walking away. You're walking
It's
away.
not
You're
Twisting
walking
my
away.
hands
I'm
and
gonna
doing a
go.
little jogging motion
Goodbye.
while I'm walking away. Who did we scare off? Matt.
Matt.
Oh no.
And then Matt left forever.
Oh no. That's not what. Oh no. Oh no. Need a paper bag.
It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get a DM in like 5 minutes or less or more, like within the next 15 minutes, as long as I don't see a DM from Matt, I will.
No one that has said him from Matt will be happy as fucking.
Normally I would be happy, Sam. In this exact instance, though, I will have a heart attack before I even think this.
It's you have no idea how tempting it is to send you a DM right now.
You sending me a DM, I'd be like, oh gosh, and then I'd be like, oh, it's Alia, okay.
Yeah, but like that initial moment of panic is why I do it.
Yeah.
Like before you realized it was me, that's why. I am such a
Moments of panic are fun if they're not yours.
Yeah, but you induce panic in someone else and they're like, ah, and you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you act like that's what a moment of panic is like for me, where really it's like...
I mean, also ballistic, like, breathe. I'm not gonna do that to you, especially not on stream. I am not that much of a bitch.
Just a wee
You're
bit.
not?
Like, I have this thing where, like, I feel bad if I pick on ballistic too much, so, like, I
Good, that's
dislike
all the
feeling
heart.
bad,
Most
so I kind
people
of
don't have
avoid
that.
it.
Can you teach other people to feel that? Like, I have a whole
Oh, no,
server I would
because,
like to teach you to feel.
Like, the more I do it, the more he gets used to it, so the less he'll react.
No, I
That's
really
not
don't.
fun.
That's what we in pot circles call tolerance. I mean, I'm not in pot circles, but I'm aware of them.
Yeah. So they're just less amusing, so therefore you gotta ration it out.
You're a rash. Your brain is a hard candy shell.
You tried so hard.
I really didn't try that hard. Let's be fucking honest about that.
It sounded like you tried so hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
You
so
could
like-
hear it's like when someone has to try really hard to lift like just the weightlifting bar, you know. You know, yeah.
Let's not talk about that. That's not overly familiar in some corners of this chat.
Oh look, I'm a weak motherfucker. I mean, like for sure.
I'm a light motherfucker. I'm only 145 pounds.
I weigh about 2 of you. Probably more than 2 of you, frankly.
Hang on.
How
I'm 110 pounds. Roughly.
I mean, 2 years ago I was 120 pounds.
Yeah, I'm like borderline unhealthily underweight, and no matter what the fuck I do, it does not change. At it.
165 pounds?
What?
I think.
Wow.
I don't know.
Jaina, you can't be 65 pounds because you were taller than
100.
It's actually pronounced
right.
Gina.
Okay, so funny thing about that, I had a teacher, a professor at uni call me that, and I was like, at first I thought I misheard it, and then it was like, yeah, but this is so awkward to correct now. 3 seminars in.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like how there's a very very famous American football player named Brett Favre, and his name is Favre, and it's spelled Favre, and it's just like one of the first times he was like playing a game that was being broadcast on TV. The announcer fucked up
No.
and just said Favre, and he didn't want to be a dick about it. He was like, whatever, fine. And so like that's how everyone thinks his name is pronounced now. And he's like one of the most famous athletes in the history of America. Like he's up there with like, you know, Michael Jordan, Troy Aikman, like he's fucking massive, right? It's just
Jenny, you're from
everyone
the
thinks
Netherlands, aren't you?
Yeah.
You should see all the land I gave the Dutch. You have plenty of land.
I mean, I'm sure the
Alternate
Dutch are
history is
grateful.
this.
It's an alternate history. It's one
It's
that I've
one
been
you
writing for
created.
like 8 years. Look how much land.
Stop.
There we go.
I didn't even zoom out. It's just
Oh,
fucking
you gave us the
fire.
big border back.
Yeah. Well, and you also got French Flanders back.
Yeah, the big border.
You,
Wait, no,
except
that's
for,
wrong. I didn't
except
mean
for
that.
Luxembourg. You didn't get Luxembourg back. Luxembourg got
Luxembourg was never part of us.
Oh, I thought Luxembourg was like beholden to you though. Like I thought Luxembourg.
might have been at some point, but
I
But,
thought it was an
like, European
RPG
politics.
that swore fealty to the Crown of Blood.
oh yeah, but if you
Also
go with
playing
that,
for
then
that
you also should have us with some land somewhere in the middle of Germany, I think, which is
Like, European
orange,
politics,
where-
if you're going that way, is not.
No, we're not going that. I just wanted to show them how big the Netherlands was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Netherlands big.
Yeah, you gave us the big border back.
Yep.
There are two borders with French. One on, I think it's one of the S islands, and then there's Belgium.
The saving grace of the Fallen, by the way, is their kick-ass design. They have one of the best enemy designs in all of Devil May Cry. It sucks that they suck to fight, but like...
Yeah. On the subject of like mispronouncing names.
Ah!
One of my friends at school was a Southeast Asian, can't remember where the fuck she's from, I feel really awful, but a Hindu, right? So like her surname was very much not British at this very much British private school.
Right.
So, like every single time the teachers when announcing it would add like 6 extra syllables to her name, and everyone else would be like, how are you fucking it up this badly? Like, it'd be a different fuck up each time. And like, you could see the teacher preparing herself.
I bet you love that part in T-Slop where it was like, it was like that dude that was fucking up the Indian name like so much. Remember that?
I honestly can't remember. I'm honestly feeling quite violent.
I can't remember the.
Oh, Secret Language of Plants. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I
was like, what's
If you're talking about a guy fucking up Indian names, you must clearly be talking about yourself, Sam.
Well, I know. No, let's see. There's that. Yes, that is true. And I had to be like, while I was recording that chapter, I'll be like, is some fucker in here Indian, please? Is some fucker in here Indian? Like, you gotta please tell me.
Yeah.
And there was, and it's like, so it's this and it's that, and I'm like, okay, and like. It was what it was. It was like the last name was Subada, and I don't remember what the first name was, but it was it was one that you could totally understand a professor fucking it up on day one. Like that would have been fine. But it's like repeatedly over and over, and then it's like, yeah, that a lot of the incidental stuff in T-Slop is just written so fucking well.
Yeah.
I love the thing about Tonks accidentally becoming the like the DADA teacher that one year. That was amazing. It was like,
yeah, I love the way it's framed out as well. It's just so well done.
she's just so. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Like I just didn't mean it.
Dave.
And I love the thing where like Snape noticed like the outline of a bra strap or something on quote unquote his shoulders, and was just like, well, that's not my fucking business. It's just like Snape is astonishingly valid in T-Slop.
I love him.
I
that
normally
is one
am
of the
prepared
few
for
things
Snape to
where I
be
like him.
a fun but not especially valid character in most fanfic, but he's so fucking valid in T-Slop.
Is he in is he valid in POS? I can't even. Yes. He
He's
is
as valid as just about anybody is in POS, which is not very.
You don't think people in POS are like?
I think that everyone in POS is like really, really concerned with like money and capitalism to a point that like.
I don't know. I enjoy POS.
Oh no, I enjoy it a lot. I'm not saying I don't
like,
enjoy it. I'm saying I like
Oh.
watching all of the people scurry around and like have their machinations and plans in POS. I don't personally relate to that many of the characters. I do relate like crazy to Percy.
Oh my gosh, have I said how much I love?
POS
Like,
is what
especially,
made
I am
Percy.
not a-
Percy's like my second or third favorite Harry Potter character now, and it's because of POS.
Like, I normally am like, oh god, like, normally I'm like, oh god, it's another heavily Weasley fic, but like I
Oh, he does the
don't-
Weasley
they
so
don't
well.
give- They don't give the shitty like I don't like them most of the time. They are fucking great in POS. They're like
Waking Sunshine, we're not there. Okay, that's a typo. All right, let's move on. Yeah, like, no, the Weasleys are one of the, like, standout highlights of POS. They're, like, I often compare POS to the Drizzt books. Because you come to watch Harry win all the time, but you stay for all of the other characters. I care about Harry perhaps the least of all of the fics that I've ever done in POS. But all of the everyone that surrounds Harry in POS is fucking great.
Is it weird that like in a big story like POS, like don't get me wrong, they could end up with a pairing and you could be happy about it, but it's almost like don't, because it might not work.
No comment.
And then I might be upset about it. Like,
No comment. I know where things are going.
I would rather an adventure fic for this fic. Do you get what I'm saying though? Like you don't.
No,
have to
yeah. But
agree
like
with me.
it's like I think I really trust TSM's ability to write organically into
I'm not saying it.
I think he's much more likely to have a romance be played for laughs than he is to have it like take over the story like
Well, it
in
doesn't
some
need to
fics.
take over the story. I'm just saying like there are some people, and I may or may not be one of them, that it could change my opinion of the book. Like I'm like, oh, it's this ship, and like I guess less because
I
a lot
don't
of the
think
characters
TSM
are
is
so
capable of writing in a shippy manner.
So basically, your Romans repulsed.
different. I didn't hear you, but like,
Your Romans repulsed.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah.
I think that Ballistic still hasn't heard what was said properly.
no,
That's
and I
fine.
couldn't process
Ballistic
anything
came
after
out
Ali's
Ballistic just came out without knowing, so that is fine. You're now a Pussy romantic. Congratulations. A Pussy romantic, your Romans repulsed.
Yeah, like
I'm Roman?
you romance people,
I don't think
they
I've
don't
anyone
romance
for
you.
that. Can't understand it.
It's
Romance repulsed. You're repulsed by romance.
Ballistic,
No,
you know how
no.
Ballistic, you know how I don't want to date anyone at all, like, ew, gross, no. You're like, I want to romance people, they're not like to romance me.
No, I don't think I said that either.
That's the vibes you're giving off.
So Ballistic is romantic. Romantic is what he is.
Can you use words I understand, please?
I would love it. Okay, what I really want here, I don't want this to actually happen because I care about Ballistic. Ballistic is my friend. But I think it would be really fucking funny if Sakiko quickly, like, just dovetailed into just making stuff up. Like, that would be really funny. Because, like, Ballistic wouldn't know the difference. And honestly, I probably wouldn't know the difference either.
I won't
No,
have
it's
any
fun.
idea.
The funny thing is, I could totally make you think that I'm just making shit up at that point.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
It's actually a thing that exists that I can give you the definition and the flag for.
Yeah,
So,
and it's like, oh, I have 3 friends that are this way. Yeah, it's all that. Yeah, my god. I didn't know if it would be allowed on YouTube, but I almost called this stream "Fuck America" the stream, because it's July 4th and I couldn't be less happy with my fucking country right now.
I'm assuming you two will not be joining the stream on Treehouse then.
Oh, I'll join the stream on Treehouse. I ain't mad like that. I'm still happy to get fun times where I can find them.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I need to sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That was That was rather open of you, Sam.
What do you mean?
Think about the words that you said.
I don't even remember what fucking entendre you're going
I
for.
mean, ballistic. One, clearly that is not the way he meant it. Two, I'm very sure even if that were the way he meant it, he wouldn't care anymore about saying it on stream.
Oh, I don't
so-
give a fuck. Yeah, Christ Jesus. Hey, okay, let's say this. Sexual intercourse exists. I have in the past had sexual intercourse. You know?
So you're
Did not
married.
know
I
that.
mean, that would
Ballistic
be one
just
of
died. I think Ballistic just died.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, Ballistic, some people
For
marry
you.
and don't have sex. I know the horror.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make the comment I was gonna make here.
I'm not gonna make a comment either. I could make several.
I bet they
No,
would all
no,
be
no,
incisive and
cannot-
very intelligent.
You cannot make the kind of comment I was about to make, Ballistic. Do not worry about it.
I'm sure whatever my comment was, it was probably more cynical.
It's pronounced.
Potentially.
It's pronounced. It's pronounced cynical.
You're having too much fun with
I
it.
thought it was
No,
cynical.
look. I've been making those jokes for fucking ever, and I will never stop. And they make me happy.
Fair
Valid.
enough.
Yeah, like it honestly makes it even better if no one laughs. Like the very best thing is when I know someone really didn't fucking want to laugh, but they do anyway. Like that's what gives me life.
Yeah, right.
Or they laugh,
Like,
but they
they're
like
laughing, but
hate
they're
each
laughing
other.
at
They
the
like
same
hate
time.
themselves a little bit. You know, they're like, oh god, damn it, fuck you.
I believe I'm understanding why you make some of the jokes you make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just a shit poster.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I love puzzles like this. Okay, let's see. I gotta make it go to.
Does it count as shit posting if it's his only mode of communication, no matter what he's posting or doing
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah.
Because like he just like it's like trolling how some people just entirely troll. He
What
just
is
entirely
this?
shit posts.
Oh, hit cancel.
Dude,
Yo,
that's
what
just
is
there because that was there in that part of the mission.
Okay, let's.
Okay,
It's
what do we
time to
got?
draw something. We don't know what we're gonna draw yet, but we're gonna
Right.
draw something.
It's time to duel.
Where the fuck's this?
Duel.
What else can I do?
Oh, I remember what we were gonna do, like, literally 7 hours ago. I was gonna make a vampire.
I have temptation. This is very, very annoying.
Yeah,
This is-
your
This
mom.
should not be so tempting to draw.
Is it Iron Brew? Is that your temptation?
No, actually, but I did buy a 2-liter bottle of Iron Brew in the shops today.
Why?
Because I had a shit day at work and I needed
Also,
something
I'm
to
gonna
treat
DM you
myself.
something. Hey, I'm gonna DM you something so that you can be disappointed, but at the same
I mean,
time,
that's
like,
what we always like to be is disappointed.
I mean, like, isn't that my default state with you?
I mean, to be
Okay.
fair, that's my default state with life. So.
Actually, no, that's a lie. My default state is disappointed with Sam. Because you just sigh
How
at
can you
him.
be disappointed in Sam?
Hello, because
You
because
Oh.
just sigh at him.
yeah,
Do
I'm
you like
sure
how
this
I had
is
to
not.
be disappointed in
Let's take it
Sam?
like-
Look, I
Hello.
can promise you this is not a phenomenon that is limited to you.
I'm not surprised.
Let's
I-
see.
I fucking love
It's my
this.
full plate.
Is cowable a word?
Is what?
I'm gonna go with no. Like,
No, I don't.
cowable, able to be cowed.
Cowable? I mean, yeah, but
I know why
probably,
you
but
use
like
it.
that's I can think of very like less helpful things to fucking call something. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
This one is
Cowable.
weird.
Is that a? I don't know. Define cowable. That'll tell me if it's. No, Urban Dictionary is the top result. That's never a good. That's not.
It's I know I post art for responses, but can like they not respond to my art? Can I just pretend it doesn't exist? Cause like no.
Why?
Cause
Like, I make my art for me, but if other people like it, then you get good feels.
I yes I get good feels, but also oh my god I get good feels and like that's not allowed.
That
It's
sounds
fun.
like a. That sounds like you need therapy there. If you're not allowed to have good
It's
feels.
yeah it's I don't know if you've noticed, but currently my response to like either a new chapter from Jack or Sam is stop making me feel shit. I'm not in a healthy place right now. I am open about the fact that
I
probably-
was over the moon with the response to the last chapter of Guides, where it was
It
just
was
like,
good.
"Feel shit, you fuckers."
Yeah, yeah,
It's
you were.
like
Yeah.
I shed tears
Very
during
valid.
fucking recording. You guys better shed tears when you're fucking listening.
Oh
We
no,
shed
like
tears
I-
during the recording.
Yeah.
I didn't, but like I said,
That's-
I'm very
it-
fucked up right now. I don't even know like what my baseline.
It was
is.
funny when
like,
when I
I
first
like
started
that
getting
baseline
into the
of
emotions,
that.
and Jack just goes, "I'm going fucking feral," and then immediately I had to ask Jack a serious question, and Jack's like, "Oh yeah, what's up, my guy?" You know, it was just like it was.
It's welcome to the guide server. We will change on the dot.
Yeah.
If we need to be serious, we will. But if we can fucking scream about how fucking good it was, we will, because that's more entertaining.
I love the damn chessmen. They're so cool. I also like how the damn chessmen are like very, very, like deceptively dangerous. Like one or two of them, like once you have to fight an entire board of these things as like a boss fight, it's actually pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave and go do something, but I also want to leave.
You can leave and go
I'll
do
leave and go
something.
do
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go try to make potato scallion pancakes again.
Do it. That sounds like a good use of your time.
Yeah.
Then everyone will be gone when I get back. I'll be sad.
Guide server. I'm probably gonna be
Guide
away.
surfer, if
Oh,
you
you'll be
say
up
you're
late?
sad,
Okay.
you will get at least 3 or 4 hours.
People to talk to. I won't say not sad, but I will say less sad. I'm gonna go try to make scallion pancakes again.
You did it.
Yeah, I just had to smack myself across the face to be able to speak again.
Oh my god, do not.
What do you think that loud smacking noise was before I got it
I
out?
would think it was picked up.
I mean, this
Yeah.
one?
We didn't hear that. And stop hitting yourself.
No seriousness, do not hit yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fucking gorgeous. That's not what I'm going for, but it's fucking gorgeous.
Sound effect by doing this.
Fabulous.
I mean, this will also hurt, but it should make a louder noise. Oh, we're never doing that again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
We heard that. We heard that.
Yeah,
Oh.
we heard that.
I think that, oh god, that hurt. Oh, never doing that again.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah, this is what I want, baby.
It changed color. I mean, granted, it. Ouch. So what I did was I wound up. I unflexed my thigh so that it had a little bit of give to it, and I slapped the inside of my thigh as.
I shouldn't find
That's
that
not
not
smart.
amusing as I did.
Oh, it's got a big red mark now. Like a really, really red mark on my very pale thigh.
Yeah,
I
that's
shouldn't
not
find that
smart.
either.
Oh, so I gotta go to the store. Oh, that means I'm not quite disappearing yet, because some stores are still open on the 4th of July, because ha ha ha. Yay! I mean, it's not great that they're open, but it's great for me personally. 'cause
Okay,
I
I'll
can-
tell you this right now. This is thing one to do. If you haven't worked in service before,
I have.
do never, ever, 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 ever say to someone working on a holiday, "I'm so sorry you have to be at work today." Never say that, because you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
you
don't
can
bring it up.
no. Well, if you really want to, you can say thank you for being here. That's fine. But say, "I'm sorry you're here." Fuck you. Like when I worked at Starbucks and I had to work on holidays, I wouldn't care. Like, cause my family never does Christmas on Christmas. They're just like, oh, it's so much fucking simpler to like just do it on a different day, and it works out better for everybody. So like, I didn't care if I had to work on Christmas, but when someone said apologize to me, that would piss me the fuck off, because it was like, well then don't come here. You obviously care more about getting your fucking latte than you care, oh.
I just gotta go to the
If
store to
I'm
get
in a coffee
food.
shop around Christmas time, I just want my caffeine. Like, I don't care. Give
Yeah.
me my caffeine and I'll fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
My boss
I
was
got-
like, you gotta talk to people more in the drive-thru. I'm like, if they're in the drive-thru, they don't want to be fucking talked to. And if they do, and there's somebody I can have a conversation with, fine, I'll talk to them. But like, I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't go through a drive. I want as little interaction as fucking possible when I go through a drive-thru. That is why I'm doing it that way.
Yeah. That's better.
Like there were like some customers that I loved talking to, but I just liked them. They were neat. Like Bill and Connie, who the first time I did my greeting, I was like, "Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What'll we get started for you today?" He goes, "You're just pretending to be happy, aren't you?" And I'm like, "You're all right, man. You're all right, Paul." Right? Like it was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, this guy gets it," you know, like. Then we became like we became good friends. It was great. Like if someone's gonna call me on that, like yeah, you're fucking absolutely right. That's awesome. No one says that. Like yeah, what's happening in guides? Yeah.
Someone shares cute pictures and like the guide server melting down again. Oh my god, you cute.
Now this upcoming smut on guys is gonna be Emmy and BB-8, right?
We have no fucking clue who it's gonna be. Okay, that's like we know one of the picks.
It's gonna be Emmy and
the other
BB-8.
pairings.
It's gonna be like
fucking
Emmy, like
glorious.
it's gonna be Emmy, like trundling around the circumference of BB-8.
No, it's Emmy and Stabby, honestly.
This is the most outrageous the shipping wars get, by the way.
Yeah, it's Emmy and Stabby all the fucking way. Like no.
Where, by the way, okay, I saw it. Time to shout at Moon.
Moon Art! Moon did art!
Yeah.
I need to go yell at Moon. One time Moon was in a call, like just after posting an art, so obviously I had to yell at her. She broke. It was amusing. I loved it.
Do I post my art too frequently? I think that might.
No.
That's not a thing in guides.
Well, no, I just mean like when I first posted, there was an unusual amount, and now some of mine just get buried.
Okay, right. The thing is,
sometimes some stuff happens.
Ballistic, currently,
So
we are guided overwhelmed with art. Like, we have so much good shit coming in that sometimes we don't appropriately respond to good shit because there's so much good shit happening, so we're just general positive vibes and oh my god, good shit. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
do not
exactly.
take it
So
personally,
should I
but
like
continue
space my
posting your
art out?
shit. Continue posting your shit. Don't space it out, just post it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause like the first time I posted art and guides, I think like 4 different people mauled me, including Cherry. Cherry was like, another channel now, and I was like, what?
Okay.
Now?
Yeah, Cherry was basically, yo, can I
Think
get a shirtless version? And you're like, and I was like, yes. And you're like, oh my god, Ali, do not. And I was like,
I think as long as people don't tell you that you're posting too much or you're spamming or whatever, you're fine. Like
Yeah, like guys will tell you to step off if you need to step off.
No, I wasn't saying
that's
am I doing something wrong.
we have been spammer on TSM who just keep posting in the fan channel, and like we had to step in and be like, hey, please don't post quite as often because like it was very obvious he was posting exactly every 3 minutes for the chat points, and like. If something like that happens, guys will let you know, and as long as nothing like that happens, you'll be fine.
Well, yeah, no, I wasn't saying like, am I gonna get in trouble? Like, am I wearing people out on my art and should therefore post it less often?
No.
Because honestly, I've kind of just started I've kind of like probably a week or two ago, I restarted doing the art. But like now I'm just doing it, you know, kind of in my free time to calm down and like
oh my fucking god. Gina, did you see the art that was one layer?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah! What the fuck? No! I mean,
Like-
I'm not quite as bad as Cherry with like 110. I think I'm more of a Tory with like 80.
You're a Tory?
Probably mod
Oh,
on the
don't
server is
start.
called
Please
Tori,
don't start.
and I love her. And if you compare her to those fuckers, I will stab you.
And you will be
Sam, why?
valid.
Why would you do this?
I don't know. I just mentioned Tori.
I would probably get praise from her for stabbing you. I mean, she might be pissed she didn't get to stab you, but like, provided I left you alive, so she
Ugh.
could stab you again, it'd be fine. Like, I fucking love Tori. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Your face,
Also,
Tori.
like Ballistic, you were so innocent the first time you had a Cherry background
Yeah,
backstory
it's
moment. It was
I
hilarious.
love Cherry. She's amazing. I love her so much. Like,
Yes, but also
his response that what was it? I think the first time he was speaking to Jack is like Mr. Cry, and I was just like, no.
No, I think I called him Mr. Jack.
It was like Mr. Jack or something. And then we were just think, oh, it's Jack. He's
I
us.
don't
He's that
know.
fucker who makes you feel shit. Like,
Person.
they're not treating him with respect unless you're giving him praise. You just don't. He's just that fucker who words good, and it's just welcome to Guide Server. We're a mess.
What do I need for scallion pancakes? What do I need? Give me 1 second, guys. I will put speakerphone or something so I can hear you, but I've got to look up a recipe.
Oh, scallion your pancakes.
I don't know that that works that way, but
Yep. I mean, it does now, is the thing.
where the fuck? Did I save the recipe from last time, please? That would be fucking helpful as shit.
Recipe websites are the worst thing in the fucking universe. They're so bad. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I just want to learn how to make toast. And it's like, so, you know, and it's like, here's an anecdote from my past about making toast when I was a kid. Da-da-da-da. And it's like, here are the things you need for this. And it's like, it lists like,
No,
you know,
Sam,
tomatoes
that is
are...
not, that is not, Sam, that is not a recipe website. You're thinking about a cooking blog. If you go to a cooking blog expecting a recipe, then no offense, but you deserve
No, listen. No. I'm not kidding, okay? Recipe websites do this. They do a thing where
Sam,
it's like...
I have used recipe websites. Recipe websites are...
Can you
here
send
are
me the
ingredients.
recipe
These are
websites
the
that you
ingredients.
use?
Here are the steps to prepare it. There are the steps to prepare it. And then it is finished.
Yeah, no, all of those things are in the sites I'm talking about, but there's shitloads of preamble. Please send me the recipe websites that you use if they're in English, because I would love to use those instead of the cocksucking things I always fought. Yes?
Sam, without making fun of you, I'm saying this because literally every time I Google a recipe, and I don't search for a specific recipe website, I literally just Google the recipe and pick whichever recipe website comes up first. That is what they're like. They list the ingredients, then they list the steps to prepare the food, and then they're done.
Genuinely, when I search for a recipe, the top like 5 or 6 fucking 10 results are all these identical websites that have all this fucking bullshit, a million goddamn ads.
They're all food blogs and not recipe websites.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm just looking at the things that I'm seeing with my eyes.
Have you considered using your brain as well as your eyes?
No, I'm American.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm helpless.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just realized something annoying. I wanted to send
this
back
is
a thing
this
to the
is the
right
lady
Miss
fight, I
birthday,
think.
But like due to real life existing, I will not be able to send it until after his birthday.
Oh.
Sadness.
Okay, there, yeah. But
Also,
there's,
I'm
like,
gonna send him a thing from England just so he does not know it's me, because like, haha, bitch, no, you thought.
Yeah, I am going to send him a happy birthday postcard. And
So
like,
Russia all the way.
Valid.
yeah.
Mara's gremlining.
And I'm only using a single
When
fucking
isn't
bag.
Mara
I
Gremlin?
moved double back last time because you go to the store.
When they're stressed out from
Or,
work.
Yeah, fair.
I better check to make sure we have stuff. So we have salt. We'll definitely have flour. Gotta make sure. Okay, who's gonna make this in melted butter or chicken fat? I mean, that sounds fucking amazing. But
Yeah,
it
well-
also sounds like I'm gonna die.
Well,
If
I mean, it depends on like how much you eat of it and everything. Like a lot of times people make these recipes and it's for like a bunch of people or whatever. But yeah, like it'll make it better. But there are some health benefits to using like butter over some other kinds of fat, and like chicken fat isn't all that fucking terrible for you anyway.
Yeah.
No, I read it wrong. I thought they meant for the frying substance they were using.
Oh.
Like they were gonna
No, I mean, like, you could use clarified butter to fry, kind of, you know, but they're not. They didn't say clarified butter. They said melted butter, which is not the same thing.
Oh, that's for the filling. I was looking in the wrong section because I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, who? No, but I will make the filling with butter, and then I will use vegetable oil to fry it. I just gotta make sure I have the vegetable oil to fry it. Is peanut oil better for you than vegetable oil?
Say again?
Is peanut oil better for you than vegetable oil? Or
Clue. No fucking clue.
I don't think there's a big difference there. Now, okay, no, here's the thing. Peanut oil is not a flavor neutral oil. Vegetable oil is. Peanut oil is very commonly used for frying chicken, though. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I will just use olive oil. Oh, not olive. Do not fry an
No,
olive oil.
don't fry an olive oil, no!
No, don't. Ugh.
That's not. You guys are playing. It's actually a fucking disaster because olive oil fucking burns. That's the real problem. You can't fry in olive oil at a lower.
Yeah, no, that's the
temperature.
thing. I'm sure there's some stuff you could fry in olive oil if you could fry in that, and it would taste amazing. It's just that it'll fucking set everything on fucking fire, is all.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
you know how everyone does a stupid cooking thing as a student? Mine involved setting a pan on fire.
Okay, so I've done that twice, and once was even on purpose. I mean,
Yeah.
not to cook stuff, but
I mean, it was by accident. Like, I was making a bolognese sauce and I forgot about. I couldn't get to the stove because it was a fucking student kitchen. And, yeah, so my, I can't even remember if I'd added the mince at this point, right? So, like, so it might have just been the onions. But, like, the pan fucking caught fire and I'd still use it. I still use the same pan because I just plopped the lid on. Turned off the heat, removed it from the heat, and covered it in a fire blanket, and I just left it alone and told people not to touch it. And it was fine.
yeah, fair.
Yeah. I love the way Moon blushes when I compliment her. Like, come on. Yeah. I love that Sam has art.
July.
I love that Sam has the art senpai role.
Do I?
Yeah, you're one of the art senpais.
Why am I one of the art senpais?
Because you art.
I guess I do.
Movements are. Yeah.
Like not as like my main thing, but sure, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, it works for me when I need it to.
Yeah. Yeah. Art senpai
Sorry,
is
lady.
wonderful.
You ain't got this, lady. Sorry.
Yeah. And wonderfully talented artist is the other one. I am tempted to ask the mods to like make your custom role. I'm not quite sure what it'd be called.
I don't know how Discord works. Like
Yeah.
it's literally fucking whatever.
Oh, like you can name the rules whatever, but like I don't quite know what I'd ask them to name it. Possibly just incoherent screaming, or like audio. I don't know.
Audio
You
feels.
could change it from art senpai to voice senpai.
Oh no, he's keeping the art senpai because that's a
That's
server.
like a role for people who are.
Yeah, like Moon is art senpai.
do art. He does do art. He has a full
Yeah.
cover art like folder, and he did like
Oh.
I don't know how many pages of a journal, essentially an illustrated journal for one of the
Oh
D&D
god,
characters.
if guides ever sees that shit, they'll lose their fucking minds.
Yeah, they
He's gonna
will.
share
Please
it,
share.
Sam.
So I only have some of it
like,
scanned.
the Pokemon comic and everything. Like he
There
definitely does.
there is the Pokemon comic, yeah.
Oh, so
So-
you art. So therefore, you should also have.
Well, I haven't done art. Like the Pokemon comic is a really old thing, and like the D&D journals were what I was doing creatively before I decided to start doing voice stuff seriously, and I had to stop doing that when I started doing voice stuff. But I still did a lot. If you guys aren't aware of this, for like the 3 years before I started doing voice stuff, I was just still working at Starbucks. And what I did as a creative outlet was we were in a D&D campaign, me and my wife at the time, and several other people, and I was keeping an in-character journal of the campaign with like, and when I say that, I mean I was writing it in physical blank books in calligraphy, with like illustrations. And I had, I was playing a wizard, and I had a spell book where I had written down all of the mechanics for my character with, like, illustrations and, like, all the spells and everything. And I would take it to, like, to PAX every year and get D&D people that I liked to sign it. I had, like, Chris Perkins signed it, fucking, like all the people in Acquisitions Incorporated signed it. Like, you know, that, like, when I was doing the... When Xavier Woods gave me a hug, it was like the thing I got him to sign was the first one of those journals. I have every person that's been on AC Inc. except for Will Wheaton, and frankly, fuck Will Wheaton. So whatever.
Okay, I've noticed that. I know a lot of. I didn't really watch much of The Next Generation.
Okay, no, it has nothing to do with that. None of that is Will Wheaton's fault. The reason people don't like Will Wheaton is that he has managed to get himself banned from both Twitter and also Mastodon for refusing to back down from like supporting people that are TERFs and shit like that. Like there's a lot of stuff, and also like now like some of that could be inaccurate, but also I will say this: I read, or rather I listened to his audiobook of his autobiography called Just a Geek, and in that he goes over his own personal journey as a person, and he's very open and honest with probably most things, but also he was so open and honest that by the end of that book, I really didn't fucking like him. I was like, you did all that stuff.
I mean,
like,
I think that's with a lot of people.
Well, right, but with Will, it was sort of a thing where it was like, wow, you really did that? That's fucked up. Like, you know, it was weird. Like, there was some sense of apology, but I don't know. Like, it was a weird, but also with the fucking Twitter stuff and everything, and I just don't understand. But yeah, but no. Anyone
Honestly,
that's like,
Twitter's a shit show. Like, I got
anyone that
Twitter,
goes,
and then I got rid of it.
Anyone that goes, Will Wheaton sucks because of Wesley Crusher is a fucking idiot. He was like, none of that had anything to do with him, and when they actually let him act, he was a good actor. Like that, like Wesley Crusher is not his fault. I really liked Will Wheaton for a while, especially because he was on AC Inc. He was really funny on AC Inc. Like just like a fucking great personality and all that stuff. And then it's just like, ooh, like it's just like no, sir, I'm sorry, no, sir. Like
Yeah.
it's just it's a thing. But
just kind
yeah.
of thinking, it's weird, kind of like you like what someone creates, and then they just
You know, I can't really relate. Guy that does Harry Potter fan fiction for a living. I don't really know. Yeah.
I mean, I showed you my scarf. Like, I have a load of Harry Potter merch. I've got a couple of Harry Potter hats. I've got hand-knitted Harry Potter mittens. Like, I fucking love that shit. And they just sit in my drawer because I don't want people to think I'm a TERF or I support TERF shit. And it just sucks because I want to wear my mom's knitting out, but I can't because what if someone thinks I'm a TERF? And I'm like, J.K. Rowling wants me to think I'm a girl. So fuck her.
What if you are a TERF and you just never knew? You look in the mirror one day. It's like in the scary door.
Son,
yeah.
do not. The amount of times I've had to go like, bitch, you disagree with all these things.
Yeah.
You fucking up once does not make you a TERF.
No,
like, my brain
it's just like in that like Futurama where it's like, why should we listen to you? You're Hitler. And the guy looks in the mirror and he's actually Hitler. Like, you know.
Oh gosh, I love Futurama so much, but I'm terrified. Like,
What do you mean you're terrified? Of
Horrified and
what?
terrified of Hulu and what the fucking like. Not of Hulu specifically, but just for the fact that it's getting a reboot.
Oh
Wait,
God,
wait,
no!
wait! Futurama's
Don't
getting Futurama's
Yes.
getting a reboot.
It wouldn't
Yes.
work.
Like, not all the
Futurama
original-
is very much-
Why? Why does it? It doesn't fucking need one.
Futurama is a product of like when it was created. It won't work because
Yeah,
we're
I
fucking.
don't want them to, because if they modernize Futurama, I may never consume media again. I might just be like, the world is not worth anything. I'm gonna be a hermit
It's
and
the
live in
thing
the
is,
mountains somewhere.
if they modernize it, they're gonna lose a load of like the original fan base. Because like, how many of us are just even more cynical than we were back then? How many of us has that just been the trajectory?
I mean, like honestly, it's not like we won't have what came before though, because like not all of Futurama is good, but like it had such great highs, like where it's like I still think okay the two best jokes in all of Futurama really illustrate the kind of humor that they had. In my opinion, the two best jokes. One of them is where like when like Nixon comes back, right, and Nixon's staying at the Watergate. And Fry's like, why would Nixon stay at the Watergate? And Leela goes,
Oh no!
Leela goes, they give you a discount if you've been here before, which is really underrated and fucking legendary. And then there's the part where they're showing Fry all the cool stuff in the universe, and they take him to the edge of the universe, and they see a parallel universe across the way, and it's the same group of people, but they're wearing like cowboy hats instead because it's like an alternate universe. And Fry goes, "Oh, cool! So there's an infinite number of parallel universes then?" And Farnsworth goes, "No, just the two." Like, that's fucking amazing. But what makes Futurama jokes work most of the time is like, it's the fact that they got to the punchline. The punchline might not be funny by itself, but it's them setting up a situation where they're able to say the punchline makes it funny. It's a very meta kind of humor, I think, at its very best.
I remember.
Also, I kind of forgot about Disenchantment for like a long time, because I caught up at one point, and then I forgot it existed for like 2 years.
Oh, it's Force Edge.
And apparently it
I
kept
always
going.
forget that Force Edge is in this game. I believe that Virgil has Force Edge when you
Has
play
anyone
as him.
else watched any of Disenchantment?
I don't even know what that is.
It's the same people that made Futurama, but it's like a medieval setting. And it's
Oh,
actually
I've seen
in,
that
like,
then.
the same-
I've never known what that's called, but I've seen like stills of it or whatever. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
None of you look at her like the princess takes her shirt off. And goes, none of you look at her like down there. And like the messenger comes in after you. Boy, did I look at her.
You went robot.
Yeah, you went.
It was very entertaining, though. It was a very.
But, like, Disenchantment is in the same world as Futurama, supposedly, because there is a scene where there's like a couple frames, the time machine shows up in the castle or whatever, with Fry and Farnsworth and Bender. Like, they don't get out, but they went through the entirety of time in Futurama.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's in the same universe then. Oh, I need to go check and see if I have oil and butter, because I know I have flour. Or more accurately, I need to make sure I have butter that hasn't expired.
How long
There we
do
go.
you keep
Excellent.
the butter around that it expires?
I got Ebby and Ivory, and I got
I don't
Kalina
know,
Ann.
I freeze my butter because I can't be fucked dealing with it. I just thought it for like a minute make myself. Oh.
Blast off!
It's 17.
Can I use this?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
fuck
far,
it.
okay.
it's. Let's try an art.
I'm in the pitch black void, I think, right now. Okay.
I love the fact that in the one dungeon you're guaranteed to get a cold iron masterwork longsword. You're also guaranteed to get a legendary cold iron masterwork longsword. Like, yeah, fun! Like, one of the first loot pieces you get is a cold iron masterwork longsword. And then you get something that has actual lore attached to it and everything.
Damn it, the fucking hell. How do I do this? I'm pretty sure the secret mission's up there, I think. I mean, at the very least, there's red orbs up there, which means I have to get them. Okay, so... What? No, God, the jumping mechanics of this game are amazing and flawless. Okay, hang on. Is this the pitch black void? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna leave. Unless it locks behind. Oh, this part. Better have Trickster for this part. God damn it.
What was the other one?
Also, something hilarious I discovered on my evil playthrough. In my evil playthrough, I'm a cleric of Urgathoa, goddess of undeath and gluttony. And if you're evil and you, like one of the first characters that is killed by a demon is an Azamar. If you're a cleric of Urgathoa, you get cooking advice for Azamar flesh.
Sorry, Suri posted a thing about the Tories and my brain just got pissed. They're just being Tories. You don't want to know right now. If they could just stop being Tories 5 minutes.
Unfortunately, then they wouldn't be Tories and would instead be kicked out, and like that is of course not at all toxic and not at all something they shouldn't bring their children up in. But no, it's something good.
Yeah, right. I fucking love the vibe. I love that fire, but that crown. What I'm gonna do is duplicate layers. Thank you too.
Oh no.
We're not gonna take that. Okay, I like that. Pro tip, we're nervous about your art. Post it at the same time as other more talented people are, so nobody will talk about you. Only don't, because then you think your art is shit. Only every people are responding to your art. They're not talking to you about it.
Nope.
Okay, so hilariously, I just skipped most of the boss fight because I did 56 damage. I'm a level 2 character. Like, yes, I have 20 strength already, but I'm still a level 2 character. I should not be able to do 56 damage.
Oh God. Yeah, that was crazy. I wonder if there's anything you can actually get in here.
Oh, that was a weird ass message I just got.
You're a weird ass message. Let me actually preheat the oven for corn.
I love the way that she responds to everything.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I know it is because I'm creative. Let's see. I'll be back.
Yeah, so creative. So fucking creative. Yeah,
Oh. Why do people send me weird shit?
Because you like it.
be mean. He hasn't quite realized that yet. He refuses to acknowledge the truth.
Hold on. There we go. What are some new qualities that I just got sent something really, really. Oh, wait, we're on stream. Never mind.
So, guys, I need your advice on a purely hypothetical question, obviously. Say, speaking purely hypothetically, someone went to a concert and came back entirely covered in dirt, thick enough that all the originally black clothes are now looking grayish white. All, of course, purely hypothetically speaking. Say, also at the same concert, the same person was, well, maybe not covered, but caught a significant amount of beer on their clothes as well, because apparently that's a thing airborne do. And let's now say that purely hypothetically, tomorrow this person will be on a train for 9 hours, and they need somewhere to put their shoes without making absolutely everything completely covered in dust, and some way to get the dust out of at least the top so they can wear it on the train. And ideally the beer too.
Okay, so person's best bet, to be honest, is for that to never happen. Second best bet is
Yeah.
a laundromat. Don't suppose you got anything like that? They've got anything like that?
I might have something like that, but I also have about 5 hours before I need to leave.
Right, okay, that's not enough time for a wash and dry. So, right. With the shoes, fuck, just fucking whack them.
Sorry, my internet dropped out. I only heard with the shoes.
Yeah, with the shoes, is the dirt dry?
Yes, it is very dry. That is the reason why it flew up literally like 3 meters high.
Right. So you want the shoes want to go outside, and you want to fucking whack them either against a wall, a bench, a post, whatever, to like dislodge as much of the like loose dirt as possible.
Or each other.
Or each other as well. Yeah. You just want to
Each other
keep
is
whacking.
the most effective way.
Yeah, whack each other. There we go. Ballistic has good ideas.
Thank you.
For once.
Hey, come on. Can I?
I'm
No.
being a bitch. Ignore me. But yeah, that's for the shoes. With the clothes, oh god, I don't know. I just kind of cry.
Okay, what I
I've
would
done
do.
that already. I don't think I want to do that again. But thanks.
What I would do. Do you have any detergent? Like, it's not gonna get it all off. But I would like. I don't know how
soap?
you dry it though. Yeah, well, if it's a mild soap that won't ruin the clothes.
Like,
I would
actually,
I don't know, man. The hostel gives
It's-
it to everybody who checks in to wash their hands because there aren't soap dispensers on the toilet.
so I mean, if laundromat's not out of the question, like a quick wash dry cycle is probably the best bet. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I wasn't
It's
sure.
expensive and a hassle, but like, if you don't want to smell a beer, your best bet is just to give them a quick wash. Like, it's not really good as like giving them a proper wash, but like.
What?
I mean, honestly, the main thing is the shoes, because with the top, the trains will be super full anyway, so being entirely covered in dirt and beer might actually be a plus because nobody will want to sit next to me. And at work, the people know me. If I just tell them, Iron Maiden, they're gonna be like, okay, you know.
Yeah, okay. Then
Okay,
just like whack their shoes against each other outside. That's like.
Now I'm intrigued. Now I actually want to fucking do this.
I shall do that. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome.
Want to see one of the cutest things that happens in this game?
Cute thing.
Yeah, so...
Hang on. Let me bring you up to main monitor. You've been promoted because it's cute.
Okay, so, this, Erebeth, this here, Anivia. Their last means they're married, and they've been married for like 20 years, and it's awesome. And it gets even better.
Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong. Oh God, stop it. I'm sorry.
Actually, tomorrow might not be terrible. Tomorrow might just be a very tired day for everyone that's in the office. But I know my boss takes a couple weeks off, so everyone else is asleep at the office, and no one gives me something to do. It might be a slow day at the office, but it might be an okay day.
Also,
The summer interns have started, and like I like them, but oh my god, should they have a separate space with the grad space? I want to act like
Damn
a
it.
grad. I can't act like a grad if there's people I'm meant to be sitting on the temple for. Yes.
fair enough. You know what's even better, which you don't find out in time that I can show it, and on the game that I've already found out about it, I can't go back in time to show it. So, one, their romance is a rescue romance, and two, Anevia is trans, and Erebeth literally sold her ancestral sword for like half of what it was worth to get a potion of gender shifting.
Vicky, though I've been on ACI too long, I heard something else when when Jaina logically said ancestral, I heard something else. I've been on ACI too long.
That is so great. I loved it.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like, even like, you don't find out about the fact that
Got him!
he is trans.
Okay, did I not get anything for that?
from
Oh, just a gold ore.
Erebeth.
Okay, whatever.
Erebeth just calls it a life-saving medicine.
I mean, it is.
It is.
From what
It
I
really
understand,
is.
it is.
Yeah. And like, Erebeth literally says like, yeah. So I am not comfortable discussing this with someone I've not known for a decade or more. And like, it's Anivia who eventually tells you that, I believe. Either that or it's one of the flashback quests where you can find that out. But like, it's so accepting.
Yeah, I
We,
love it.
we don't even like get a dead name or the fact that there was a different name before Anivia. It's just always
Well, no.
Anivia. And that's
Well,
awesome.
her name. It's
Especially since this is made by a Russian company.
Oh,
like,
you're a
fully
big
Russian.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Like,
I love
the,
it. It's
the
so
reason I don't have
great.
the reason I don't have my physical Kickstarter rewards yet is because they're all based in Russia, and the
Yeah.
servers they used for sending the stuff
Mm-hmm.
kind of got cancelled.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
yeah, but like, there
So,
are
Ale,
more
I need
gay
to like
options.
correct something earlier in your DMs. I'm obviously not gonna
Just a
yeah.
The sigh is so real.
I'm sorry, Sam, but I was cooing over gays with Jaina. Okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
they were gays.
I mean, cooing over gays is valid.
Like,
Realistic,
it's
stop
represent-
being homophobic.
Like this almost goes into like Narm territory, but the hug animation is so bad, but the voice acting accompanying it is
It's
so good.
Like, but like, you don't need good animation when the voice acting hits that hard.
Yeah.
Like, oh, be still my gay heart. I love them. Your Honor,
Yeah.
I'm in love. I fucking love them.
Like, the worst part is, I have to go through a slog of a dungeon in order to see this. But, like, this single scene makes going through the dungeon again and again and again worth it.
Yeah, be still my gay heart. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, thank you.
I hope I can get to the
like-
top of this thing and then get to
like,
a fucking
what-
statue.
One of the reasons I am restarting this, restarting another character instead of continuing with my main one, is because I had accidentally locked myself out of the best ending for Irabeth and Anivia.
Oh no.
Yeah, because if you, well, sort of, if like they would have survived if I did everything perfectly from that point on. However, I wouldn't have had any like any points where I could potentially mess up. So I'm just going to redo this and like not mess it up this time.
Yeah, give them the ending they deserve. Oh, be still my gay heart. Thank you so much.
Yes. Like, yeah, you can eventually recruit someone who will like make it easier to like save Irabeth when she gets captured. But one that didn't fit with that character. And two, like this one I'm going to go with will also save one of the very first villains. And that will also be awesome.
Oh.
But yeah, these this is awesome, and like I love this little scene. Like scenes like this are what make this game. Or Ember, just anything
There
Ember
we go.
does
Let's
is
get that.
so good. Because Ember, as long as someone can change, Ember will advocate for giving them freedom and saving them. She does this so much so that in Act 5, apparently she can save a demon lord and offer her redemption.
Oh.
A demon lord!
Yeah. I love the game. I don't want to play it, but I love it.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah,
Be still my gay heart though. Oh my god, the fucking reunion thing.
Yeah.
So Sam, how are you?
Lord, to save your life.
I can't hear you, Sam. Your voice is turning off and on.
What? I'm doing a combat adjudicator and badly as well.
Oh, I'm gonna buy green onions and grape juice.
Sometimes I think I'm hot and then gay shit like that happens and I'm just like, oh my god, I love them.
Oh god, I have to fucking I have to triple S this one. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can.
Yeah, Ali, that's a comment on the earlier thingamajig.
Hang on. Let me mute
Yeah.
myself. But I have to word it out.
Uh-oh.
Also, like, she was so worried about Anivia, she didn't even notice Horgus Worm, one of the richest nobles in the city.
I love her. Anyway.
So awesome.
So awesome.
But now it's going to be a combat section, and then I might actually talk to Nivea about how they met, and like that's awesome and great rescue romance. Though it's also kind of depressing because of, you know, Anivia needed to be rescued.
Yeah.
And the situation that set that up is very...
Okay, guys.
Nick, I want you to know that I'm trying very hard not to make a mean joke.
Guys,
Please
I need
don't.
I'm doing my best. So I
Guys,
can't
I need
respond
you
right
all-
now because I will not be nice if I do that. But that's why I'm
I
not.
need y'all to look at general text and understand that this is after I had walked about 3 miles in the shoes back to the hotel and then went outside again and like beat the living shit out of the shoes. This is the after photo. I didn't take it before.
There's like a
Are these,
Sunday
like-
Post festival.
The other thing you could take a damp, not necessarily like, definitely not sopping wet, but a damp like wash rag or washcloth. and you
I
could
do
just
not
kind
have.
of-
I do not have that.
Oh.
I have.
Okay.
I have 2 towels, and I will need those 2 towels to wash my hair, because there is about as much dust in my hair as there is on my shoes, and I do not want dust in my hair. Also, in case you thought the only parts affected were like lower body, here is a
Yeah.
picture of the mask I wore compared to a new mask or like a mask that I wore on a different day. Like that is all
Yeah.
done. And again, I also wore this mask while walking home for over an hour and through over 3 miles, so some of it will have fallen off. So
Yeah.
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 Okay, that's...
Oh, that dirty.
They're so good. I love them.
Yeah.
Yes, I got dirty.
It's like I love the way I'm like thing, and then it's like they're so gay. I love them thing.
Oh, almost there. Oh my god.
Come on. No, that's way later. Oh, I don't want that.
I'll also proceed to eat an apple and a yogurt for the single reason that if I do that, I will have 1 empty plastic bag and I will be able to put my pants into the plastic bag and my socks and like all the shit I don't need to wear tomorrow, so I don't get dust and everything else.
Yeah, it's my pro tip when I'm tending shit in fields is like bring a spare plastic bag. You won't think you need it, but you will.
Yeah.
Like
I
I went to.
brought a few, but most of them are occupied by food now because I didn't eat as much as I thought I would. So yeah.
Yeah, so like I went to Leeds Festival 2 years running. Fucking amazing. And like I might go again depending on the lineup, but like the first time I didn't bring big enough plastic bags for my like damp.
Got it! Oh my god, my thumbs hurt so much! Fuck me!
I feel dead.
Holy
Why is
shit!
it so hot?
Sweet
This is like.
Oh, fuck, my hands hurt. I'm gonna throw in the corn dogs. Holy fuck.
Do you eat corn dogs or chicken corn dogs or beef corn dogs? He's gone.
Damn it, I can't find any seen like anything on YouTube that's just that scene. It's all like when the reveal that Irbeth sold her ancestral blade for, the potion that Anevia needed, and things like that, and nothing about the very first scene. I wanted to post that in character positivity, but
Oh,
The feels, Jaina. No.
good.
Ay.
Oh, that makes me very happy.
That sounds very disturbing.
No, I just saw something on some magazine cover that was actually good news for once. As I was walking by on my way to the aisles to get fucking green onions.
Good. Hey, baby! Hi!
I
Juna just made me scream about Geisha. I kinda hate her for that, but like, oh my god, was it so fucking glorious?
Hey, Billy, what's up?
I am
feeling
going
currently.
to make a clip of that when I stream getting there. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, because
Aren't you always screaming about gay shit, Ellie? Like,
Yeah, but like Gina showed me a thing, and like, oh my god, it's fucking glorious, and I just
so
you know when you like cannot word because it's just so gay and so perfect, like, oh my
yeah,
fucking
so
god, I love
this
Your Honor.
this Irabeth, she is in a relationship with Anevia,
Hi.
who she thought was dead because she fell into a giant canyon that a demon lord just made. So, reasonable to think. And then they reunite, and it is so awesome.
So good. Show me the fucking reunion thing,
Yeah.
I
That
love
was-
the Your Honor.
That was not coherent.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow I won't stream. The day after I will stream roguelike, so it will probably be Friday when Thursday. Words, yes, I can words. It will probably be a Thursday when I can when I stream that, and I will make.
So what you're
a
saying is
clip
I'm gonna
of
hear Allie from.
I love Your Honor. They're so fucking gay and so fucking valid, and I love them, and oh my god, I love them.
Yeah.
You cannot get
Now,
worse
I'm
than gay.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you love them. Call me crazy.
Maybe, kinda. Yeah. I do.
Also, this
Do
game
me.
is really good about her foreshadowing. Like, the first time you meet her, she's, like, standing near a dead body and wondering what killed him. What killed that person, and, Sila, this character says, like, the thing that killed him can only be nearby. And, like, your next encounter is a monster that probably could have killed him. But no, it turns out it's Camellia who killed that person, and that's the only other person you see right then. So,
That's
good
clever.
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
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 Also, like, Staunton Vane is valid for why he betrays everyone, but also, he betrays everyone to demons. Like, I can understand why he does it, because he has been trying to get repentance for 70 years, and it's still not anywhere near close getting accepted for what he did wrong once. So, like, I can understand it. Doesn't mean I don't hate him for what he does, though.
Yeah, no, understandable. But also, you're so gay. Like, you broke me, Jaina.
Yes! That was what I thought the very first time I saw this. Like,
This will break the gays.
it is so awesome.
Yeah.
Also, like, one of my favorite characters, Sosia, is like gay and a cleric of the god of art, and the
Yeah.
way, like, as a female character, you can like pose for him and like suggest it sort of flirtily, and like I already know, like in a fic I'm still planning to write for this, like his reaction is definitely, okay, I would be glad to paint you while you pose for me, but I am gay, so I'm not interested in you like that way. And like in every fic I write, where like in every fic where I don't write specifically for Social Commander, it will be like very clear, like, yeah, I'm gay too. So.
And here I was
Like, I want this
sprinkling
for my
hints that
girlfriend.
I am gay.
It's so gay. I fucking love it. So gay.
Also, it is hilarious, but like, these cultists are some of your best sources of income because they always have at least one masterwork weapon, which sells for 100. Normal weapons sell for 1 to 10.
Yeah, so keep farming the cultists.
Yeah, the cultists. The evil cultists that you have to beat up anyway. It give you very good loot.
My problem is I love this spell, so I hate this. So but I can't like warp it to something I love because I can't quite get that.
Also, like, this is a hilarious scene because, like, one of the recruits is like, hey, so you're one of the cultists that ended the city? And the cultist is just like, come on, leave these crusaders behind. The demons are going to win anyway. If you join us now, you might as well. Wait, and so like, he's like, I can't, because he's standing right in front of 2 legendary heroes. And then, here goes nothing, all hail Baphomet. Like, he just runs away to the other side. I mean,
Baphomet's a badass, so there you go.
Baphomet is a wuss in this game. Baphomet gets absolutely killed, and it is hilarious.
That's glorious.
Oh,
Like, in every single path, you will beat Baphomet, and either you or another demon can call him out on the fact that he's now hiding like a wuss in his castle.
Has anyone noticed that being a wuss is sometimes actually just being strategic?
Don't have to be
strategic retreat.
Yes, it is strategic because if he hides out in his castle, he can't permanently die because, like, if you kill a demon lord, they just get sent back and revive in their castle, and then for a year they're still vulnerable. So, you know, it's it's reasonable for him to hide, but also it's demon lords, and they thrive on reputation and everything. So, you know, someone hiding out like a wuss will get called out and made fun of, especially by the other demon lords.
I don't know, I would be like, it's my castle, it's a fucking nice place. It's why I have it, because it's a fucking castle. You want to make fun of me? Come over here and try it.
I mean, they probably were. They're demon lords. They'd be like.
But do they invade each other's castles?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
They're demon lords.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't get along. They're like the Decepticons. They're not gonna play nice with each other.
Yeah, the reason that the gods don't do much is because right now it's just 3 demon lords coming in. If they organized, then the entire infinity of the abyss will organize against them and the world. Like, so if the gods interfere more actively, they would make everything worse for everyone. So they don't. But the reason they don't is because the demon lords are too busy beating up each other.
There's only 3 of them?
No, there's only 3 actively working for the invasion of the mortal realm. The other infinity amount of them, because the abyss is technically an infinite stretching plane where infinite demon lords are, all are fighting each other. And if the gods actually interfered with that, then suddenly all those demon lords.
I want to
will
let
also
Jaina keep talking for several more hours, and then just go. And that's how NFTs work.
Fuck you, know.
No.
Oh, come on, Sam.
Fucking rude is what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you gay? Oh my god.
That's so good. Yeah, that's so cute.
To get himself cancelled, I see.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a
But
speedrunner.
when isn't Sam, though?
When you stand in front of an exit door and realize it's not an automatic.
Oh
exit,
no, that's
hands are
not
full,
what I
so you
wanted to
have
have.
kick open the door.
Oh, that's not gonna be a
Holy
thing.
shit, it's hot out here. What the fuck?
Holy
That's
shit.
how I
man.
felt this morning.
I'm walking like I don't know. I'm walking like someone who's inebriated, because it's gotta be well over.
How
100
would you
degrees.
know what someone inebriated being is
Because I've
like?
seen inebriated people. I've had to help inebriated.
Now I've seen inebriated
who
people.
can't
I've
walk.
watched the Andy Griffith Show. Let's see.
Ouch.
That is a reference that no one in here is old enough to get.
I've heard of
Probably
it.
not, no.
Excuse you.
I mean,
I grew
I
up
know what
on.
it
I grew
is,
up on.
that doesn't mean
I grew up on VHS tapes of the Andy Griffith Show.
holy shit, Sam.
Okay, so I remember those things.
Yeah.
I remember those
the
things.
third man for fun. I'm very sure just because it's old doesn't mean that I won't get the reference. Your reference just wasn't good.
No, yeah. I mean, it sucked. I'm not saying it was funny. I'm just saying no one,
Yeah. Is this where I
Sam,
make
I mean,
him feel old
I'm
by
not-
saying
I
that my
mean-
oldest sibling is
I'm
like
not
5
being
years younger
serious.
than him?
I know.
Sam, let me put it this way. I recognized your reference. That doesn't mean I understood it.
Yeah, a lot of people
I
are
know
like,
what that is, but I don't.
a lot of people are aware of the Andy Griffith Show, but yeah,
Yeah.
and people know the theme song. That is the Andy Griffith Show theme song.
That's it.
Oh, that's a load of shit. It is not 94 out. It's hotter than that.
Dude, 94 can feel fucking hot as shit depending on the other
Humidity,
conditions.
the air
Yeah,
pressure, all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Other night, you've got a warm front or a cold front moving in. Someone shut me up. I went to a school for flight.
No,
Okay.
it's interesting. Also, I was so disappointed when I realized no one like my age actually knows this intro, because this is where Rutger Hauer got his start. And
He's a fucking badass as well.
yeah, he is a fucking badass. But like
Rutger Hauer kicks fucking ass.
yeah, and that's
Anyone that
specific
doesn't know,
intro
he plays
that I
the
really
main.
consider-
He plays the main replicant in Blade Runner. That's the main thing he's
Yeah.
known for.
Yeah, but
He's the
this
one that
was his
gives
start.
the Tears and Rain speech.
Yeah. This was the
Oh
start,
my
and
God.
you know what's like even better? He's credited at the end of the episode as the main stuntman.
Ah,
He's
yeah.
the main character, and he did his own stunts.
That looks fairly not Devil Jester. This might be Jester 3. Yep, Jester 3.
Oh yes, air
Welcome to
conditioning.
hell. What?
Oh yes, air conditioning. Oh yes.
Yeah, that sounds an interesting ballistic. They're very. How shall I phrase it?
I got my face up against the vent. It feels fucking glorious.
Yeah, but the sounds did not sound like someone experiencing the joys of air conditioning. I'll just say that.
I can phrase this in the same way as the director of Opera did. There was one scene where someone was supposed to fall down, get helped up by somebody, and look like sort of dreamily and wholly captured and by the person who held them up. And she goes like, no, put more into it, Ah, not quite that much. You're enraptured, nod, have Sorry?
Go on.
You're unwrapped to not having an awful.
I love your director. This is like crap treatment.
And immediately ballistic laugh.
I
mean, back, but also immediately ballistic laugh.
I have too much fun being mean to Ballistic. Like, it should not be this enjoyable being this mean to someone.
Yeah.
Like, just like
There
explaining.
is a specific word for that, except, you know, I don't quite know if that fully applies. Also, you can see a painting here of King Gallifrey, also romanceable by characters of both genders. The only non-party character, except for like one incident all the way at the end of the game. Like, I like her as a character, but also, if I ever write a self-insert fic, I'm so fucking with her because she joins the army incognito as a friend of yours from all. In which case, she tells you to address her as, hey, Katrana the Knight. Hey kid, it's so nice to finally see you again! And she can't do anything against it because she's incognito and has to be.
So I got 100 of these fruit strip things. So 4 boxes of 25. They're little apple puree things that then have, well, these ones have pomegranate juice in them too. And they're delicious. Pomegranate's good for you, so, you know.
Alright. Alright, never mind, that was great, so never mind.
This villain, by the way, is one you can only save in. This villain is one you can only save in a very specific adventure path, mythic path that I'm going to do now. She is one of the very few demons actually capable of love, because she's in love with another demon, and like she eventually like spends all her fortune trying to kill you and everything. If you then tell the demon she's in love with, who's also in love with her, exactly where she is, that other demon gives you all the riches that demon has built up over like 3 centuries to just run and join her, like to take care of her. It's
no.
But also,
like, yes, keep the game coming.
You know what? Hey, Jaina.
Yeah.
Jaina, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
No,
Jaina,
also,
yes,
like,
but also like I want to function at some point this month.
Hold on. Can we
Yeah,
go back to whatever thing Allie said? Because I actually didn't hear it, and I could probably hear whatever mean thing went around about me.
I don't think we actually said that mean thing.
We didn't say anything mean about you other than the fact that I probably shouldn't find it so fun being so mean to you. Like, the shit I said in the guide was specifically for the reaction I knew I'd get. Because I'm such a nice human.
Like, the best part is this Minago, like, is directly the cause of the fact that the first crusade failed and everything like that. So, like, part of the reason I want to save her is also just for the irony, because my character wouldn't have existed without her, and like I kind of want to save her for that, but also like manipulated Staunton into, you know, breaking the rules, and then got him eventually settled with 70 years of ridicule and everything like that. And unfortunately, you have to kill, like, Staunton and his brother. And especially his brother is unfortunate, because his brother is just like, yeah, Staunton is doing stupid shit and I don't like it, and I think he could do better doing literally anything else. But he is my brother and I swore to protect him with my life.
Okay. Can I level up anything after that?
Good fruit thingy.
I don't think I have enough to finish off.
Also, like,
Oh wait.
Does anyone ever have like pain that like spread?
Oh, wow.
Like my wrist started hurting and then my entire. Okay, is that part my forearm or?
Your
Just
wrist started
like
hurting in
part
what
of your
way?
wrist hurt and then everything hurt. Yeah, no, I don't know if it's normal,
Yeah.
but I experienced that as well. But like, I have like 1,001 things wrong with my joints, so like, you know.
Also, the best chaotic choice in the game. Minago, who is just revealed to have been responsible for like a terrible stalker and you know, many evil things and everything. Hey, demon woman, what's wrong with your face?
Oh my god.
What's wrong with your face?
And like, it also makes sense because Minago is a Lilitu who don't have eyes. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
can see, they just don't have eyes where eyes should be.
Is this still Pathfinder or is this something
Yeah.
else?
Pathfinder.
Oh, corn dogs.
I use that as my wake up alarm. That's funny.
Yeah, it's like the one that's most likely to wake me up. Be right back. Corn dogs.
Yeah, Sam. When you get back, I have a question about corn dogs.
Also, like, you have a
Right,
face
did someone
even a
just, someone just
mother
ask
would
what
love.
was a corn dog?
No, I said I had a question about the corn dogs that Sam eats.
Oh, okay. I was very concerned.
No, I know what a corn dog is.
You sure?
Are you sure? Are you
Are you sure?
very, very sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, like ballistic. Are
I'm
you sure?
98% sure.
98.
not very sure.
Yeah, you don't sound sure to me.
Yeah.
You're not
Also,
so
like-
sure about those numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a 2% chance that everything I know is wrong, and that, you know, I'm.
Jesus
floating
Christ,
in
you need
space somewhere.
therapy. If you're just assuming that there's a 2% chance of everything you know is wrong, you need fucking therapy.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have I said that to Ballistic? Like, you need therapy. You need
I don't know,
therapy.
but if I had $1 for everyone, I could retire.
I think you're lowballing it there.
Mhm. You want $1? Like, bitch, no. You can get a penny, if that. Properly save up. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
What's that one? That was that one post. I was like, "This is what it's like for the road to recovery. It's just water going down a thing of stairs." And someone was like, "Boot up, bitch."
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that one?
No.
That's like single-handedly the most inspiring thing I've seen for self-recovery.
Yeah. The problem with self-recovery is it's fucking hard. You gotta fucking keep on doing it because you can't. I mean, you can't stop it, but you can't stop it long term because.
Yeah.
But like,
Also,
it's
I
fucking
think-
important and it's durable, but you gotta stick it out.
Something I just noticed about Erebeth is actually really funny. She has a dexterity of 3. That is lower than you can get with your minimum, like, score points. Even if you take something with a -2 to dexterity, you can only get it to 5.
But you can only get it. I thought you could get it lower than that, but yeah.
No,
3 is
not without,
hilarious.
not without special downsides that that she doesn't have. So she's not fatigued or anything. So
That's
like,
freaking hilarious. So a stat of 3, like any
Yeah.
stat being 3 is hilarious.
also, despite the fact that negative, she has a negative AC, negative dex bonus of -4.
Wait, hold
and-
on. A negative AC. So do things automatically hit?
No, she doesn't have a negative AC. She has a negative dexterity bonus for her
course
AC,
she does.
and her
Okay,
AC,
for a
her AC is still 17. Her armor gives her 21 AC,
holy shit.
and she doesn't use a shield.
You don't need a shield with 71 AC. It's either gonna be a crit or it's not gonna hit.
Yeah. Just about.
In Pathfinder, do you still need to? Yeah, Pathfinder, you needed to confirm crit.
Yeah, you do need to confirm crits, yeah. Which you also, as a fighter,
I am
get
happy to confirm that my snot has stopped being grey. So I guess putting on the mask at the first sign of dust was a good idea. Also, y'all are coming with me to take a shower because
Don't you mean
I'm
hypothetically?
noticing that dust in my hair.
Hypothetically, right?
I mean, I'm gonna take you to the bathroom with me because I'm in a hostel, but I mean, I'll be muted and you'll be lying about 5 meters from me somewhere else.
I mean, I think Ballistic was referring to the mask strip because, like, it was a theoretical and asking for someone else, but...
Yeah. We're...
I hate packing so much.
I'm not gonna make dinner until like 8 o'clock, because fuck that noise. Is it weird that I don't always, I don't always eat 3 meals in a day? Like,
Ballistic, some days I only eat 2, and like, I am not a healthy person when it comes to food. So if there's some days where I only eat 1, what does that
I don't eat, so
I mean, I only eat snacks some days.
It's 5 p.m. here, and I have not had anything to eat today.
Boomy,
Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
now.
Take care of yourself.
Yes. Go eat, Boomy.
No.
Because I have had...
I have had 2 full meals. I made a scrambled eggs
I
for myself, even.
I think you mistook this for a question, Boomy. We're not asking you. Go eat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking stop stabbing me. Oh God.
I am not hungry.
Boomy, I do not care if you're not hungry. You're gonna have some fucking crackers.
Do I have crackers? I don't have crackers.
You're gonna have something
Well,
similar
you-
to crackers. Your toast. or
You could have
something.
apple. You could have an apple.
You want it
Ooh,
lightweight, plain, not
Apples
not
do
that
sound
heavy.
good.
Yeah.
Apples do sound very good.
Go eat an apple.
See, Ballistic has good advice.
Sometimes, rarely.
I mean, I don't normally offer advice. Like, I only offer advice when I think the advice is valid advice.
Alright, I guess you lot are coming with me, and I'm gonna go cut up an apple.
I'm going all over the place today, apparently. I mean,
Hey, come on, it's an adventure.
yeah, we're getting taken to Sakiko's bathroom and Boomy's kitchen. in this-
It's not even Sakika's bathroom. It's Sakika's hotel room's bathroom. Like, it's not that interesting.
It's even shadier, trust me.
I don't understand you.
I
You're
have
so
arrived.
fucking
The
weird.
bathroom and will be free as soon as I find the chat. There we go.
That looks. I don't like that shape though. God damn it.
Hey, someone added me on Snapchat.
I forgot people still use Snapchat. I've never used it.
Okay.
Neither have I, so it's interesting. My friends keep on trying to get me to use it. It's like, no. No, I'd rather die.
This is awesome. I accidentally made like at least one cultist defect from being evil. And I
That's
didn't
nice.
know you could do that. I did not know you could do that.
But
What'd you
guys,
do,
what do you
Royal?
think? Someone whose name I don't recognize added me on Snapchat. Do we think it's a real person, or do we think it's a scammer?
Catfish him and see what happens.
Do what?
Yeah.
You see what happens?
Catfish him. I don't know.
Holy shit. Look at
Oh, you
Yes.
told me to cancel stuff.
Yeah. If they're gonna scam you, scam them back.
Well, I don't know that this game could be someone
Do you recognize their name at all?
do a lot of clubbing. I don't always catch their names. Sometimes I hang out with groups of people that I don't in. And sometimes I'll get like contact information from one of them. It could be a different person
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking.
from one of those
difficult.
many groups. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like, it legitimately could be someone real. But
It could be someone real.
it could be. I'm optimistic that it is, but I don't want to, just straight out answer it, because that could be someone
Ali, my fellow cybersecurity individual,
Yes.
please back me up in this.
What am I backing you up in?
Have you been listening to any of Ballistic's conversation?
No.
No. He's
What
not
did
sure
he
whether it's a
say?
scammer or not in Snapchat.
Yeah.
I mean, ballistic. Think about it.
I mean, this one, there's only like a 70% chance that it is. I don't know.
Okay, was
It's
that
only a
30%
70%
chance it's a scam? That sounds like you shouldn't.
I should at least look at the message. If it's like, I'm
Yeah,
not
see
gonna
if it's
click any links or do anything stupid.
That's one thing good at least.
Yeah. It's I got my first porn DM in ages, a couple of weeks, porn bot DM in
Really?
ages on Tumblr. And I'm just like, oh my god, the porn bots are back! I was so fucking happy.
What do we got?
You were so fucking high. Did you just say that?
Happy.
It's a
So
thing.
fucking happy. I don't
It's a fake
English.
one?
Yeah, Tumblr
It's a
needs to
fake-
get porn back. It was the thing that made it awesome.
Block.
Fuck you. The thing that made Tumblr awesome was the fan drama that would happen. You're sitting like three fat fan spaces over laughing at them. So.
Okay, come on.
Is it-
Tumblr's a hell site. Tumblr is absolutely a hell site. Affectionately, of course, but Tumblr is a hell site.
Hang on, where is it?
Okay, this is amazing. An enemy spellcaster just cast Fireball and was the only one to fail the back save.
Rip.
Hey, me.
Yeah.
Check general text.
Okay.
Is it wrong that I think?
I made that image for a reason.
Yes.
Who's ready for a really hot
Who's ready for what now?
Go on
A
then.
really hot take.
Go for it.
Oh dear.
Scammers and like people that set up robot scammers should be sentenced to hard time.
Nope. Disagree.
I
There's
mean,
tons, but like the US prison system's a complete and utter shit.
Yeah, that's
show.
the thing. Yeah,
well, I
never
didn't
never
say
sentence
US
anyone.
prison. Wherever they're at, they need to be like doing penal labor at wherever they are. They need- they have a
Again,
right
I'm
to-
gonna firmly disagree because
They
Yeah.
have built up through their crimes a debt to society. I believe those kind of crimes.
It's no matter how much
Or
of
they
a
can
robot
get
you
out of
are, it's enough to say that you don't like them. They don't need to be subjected to any prison
No.
system to fuck anywhere.
I think it's beyond I don't like them. I think that, like, action of some sort should be taken against them. Both.
I mean, look, as much as you don't like them, you're really only in danger from them if you click on any links they send you, or like accept
Yeah.
their friend request or stuff.
Yeah.
So, mostly they're just looking for a stupid person that should have been removed from the gene pool anyways.
Yeah, or at
Yeah.
least from the internet.
Right? Well, okay. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be on the internet.
Yeah.
Alright, I have successfully made an apple. Made an apple? I made an apple, I cut up an apple.
Oh, shit.
Jeez. I need to go back to bed.
Such a trash.
Okay, so Ali and Boomy,
Yeah.
if you are interested, next up I will talk to Anivia to get the story of how she met Irabeth
Yeah.
after this particular.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Got it. God, that was brutal.
Guys, I hate this so much. I want to leave. I came up and started cutting up an apple, and my mom was like, "You're actually gonna eat that? Shut up." I do not need this kind of homophobia in my life. Damn it! Now you've got me doing that. I didn't used to do that, and now I do. You know, everyone
Neither
looks
did
at me weird.
I can't remember who I picked it on from, but I want to blame Jack. Jack or
Probably.
Cherry.
Probably.
Because Cherry was homophobic that her cat didn't want to snuggle with her. Yeah.
Okay, so this
Hang
is
on.
going to be
You're being promoted to main monitor.
Yeah.
You've been promoted. Feel free to continue.
Okay, no voice acting, unfortunately.
Oh.
So it will be a bit failing, but how to meet Irabeth. I was looking around in town on a while back, doing this and that. Desmond Temples sometimes gave me odd jumps. You know, sometimes they needed people with skills like mine. On the surface it was fine, I guess. After Nidal, the freedom of River Kingdoms should have seen my chance to sit back and enjoy life. But I wasn't happy. There just wasn't any joy in my new life. I was all alone. No one cared about me, and I didn't care about anybody either. Struggled to find a reason to
Hey,
drag
Sam.
myself out of bed
Yo.
every morning.
Question: what kind of corn dogs do you eat? Do you eat beef corn dogs, pork corn dogs, or chicken corn dogs?
I ate the ones that I buy. I don't really know what kind they are.
Valid.
I eat food.
Okay. Tying a stone around my neck and jumping into the nearest river started to look pretty appealing. One day, I was hired to follow some fellas who the local authorities suspected were Rosmiran spies. I was stupid. I made a rookie mistake and they caught me. It's like my body had already decided to do what my mind had been fighting. It finally put me out of my misery. Get someone else to kill me, since I didn't have the guts to do it myself. They grabbed me. I thought they'd gut me on the spot, but instead they hogtied me and dragged me off. And just like an animal going to the slaughter, my only thought was, let's get this over with. They brought me to their stinking cave, threw me on their altar, and I realized who it was. Guthites from Nidal. And they tracked me down after all those years. But I didn't care anymore. Wouldn't even have cared if they'd eaten me or whatever. We all gotta go sometime, right? So I was lying there, staring at those knives pointed at me, when fate rolled the dice and I hit the jackpot. Irabeth. There she was, storming into the cave.
Oh, that is peak strong lesbian meeting.
Picture it. I'm lying on an altar, with all these knife-wielding maniacs around me, and suddenly Irabeth storms in. Thought she was Ayomide herself. Fierce in a shining armor, and with her gleaming sword raised. She made quick work of those scumbags, chopped them up just like that. I didn't even have time to blink. She untied me and then she looked through the papers they had on the table. She started swearing like a sailor. So much for Ayomide. Like... This is like... This is so awesome, and I love this so much. So awesome! But yeah, that is it for today, because I have to go to sleep. I have a test tomorrow.
Go look on your test.
Good luck.
Yeah, I hope I don't drop my glass.
You'll do fine, I'm sure of it.
You got this.
You absolutely got this.
You not got it because it's almost. I shouldn't.
Alright. See ya.
See ya.
See you around. I'm hoping they'll just be allowed to stay in my room tonight, and I don't have to do any of the 4th of July things that are going on. It would be, which is probably why it's not going to happen. Especially because we got visitors here. Maybe if I just say I'm packing, they'll leave me alone. I got to hang out with my cousin last night, and I found out that he had played Hollow Knight as well, and so we just ended up geeking out about Hollow Knight for the next 3 hours.
That sounds amazing.
As one does. His mom came up and saw us both on. It's like, so you guys aren't socializing at all, are you? And I'm going, yes, we are.
This is socializing. God damn it!
We have successfully taken.
That's one of the things I hate about some people where they're like, you're on your phone, you're not socializing. I'm like, this is how I socialize.
Yeah, like...
Absolutely.
We're in the same room, you're in the same room, we're both on our phones, we are taking comfort in the fact that we are just near each other. And then, of course, there's the occasional, hey, look at this stupid thing I found, I think you'd like it, or, hey, look, it's you, moron. Stuff like that. That's socializing.
It's also weird, like, if you're talking to someone on the phone, as in you're calling your grandmother or something, then that counts as socializing. But if you're in the same room, then somehow it doesn't.
I think it's some neurotypical BS about how if you're not them, it's, you know, interacting with them face to face, it's not socializing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Bullshit. Like, so, I don't even know what my sister's boyfriend's background is, right? He's a very interesting human. He is autistic and very good at pointing out the fact that his girlfriend's little sister is also autistic and should probably get some sort of assessment because, like, he's shit. But, yeah. And he explained to me the concept of, like, parallel play. So it's like, where you're both like vibing in the same space, but you're doing your own thing. Like, it's not like social play, it's parallel play. And I like doing parallel play. Like, I'm doing my own thing, you're doing your own thing, but we're still this is still us interacting, this is still us bonding.
I would literally go over to my grandparents' house and do that all the time with my grandmother. I just show up. She would have some book on, and I would be playing on her phone, and we'd just both be completely and utterly vibing. I later learned that she's listening to Harlequin novels, but that's beside the point. Because we got access to her audio library after she passed away, and I was like, I wonder if I can find what my grandma was listening. Oh. And I regretted that decision. It was funny. It was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Why do I have so much shit to pack? Curse you, school. I have to have...
Why, no matter how much I sleep, am I still tired?
You have what's called a sleep debt. Let me explain the just wonderful, amazing, absolutely not life-ruining concept to you. Basically, your brain, you need a rough amount of sleep to function, right? And if you gradually, consistently don't get enough, your brain goes, you start racking up this debt. So like, whenever you get a good night's sleep, and then you wake up fucking exhausted, that's your body going, oh, we've had a good night's sleep, let's pay off the debt. Only, you'll never get enough sleep to pay off the debt. Like, it just grows, and your body fucking hates you.
And
So
that is the end of today's stream. I will see you guys later.